All right, we're live. All right, man. Hey, first of all, we want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Shem Chachwadash. We want to give double honors unto the elders, the apostles of GMS, and Shalom out there to the whole product, pushing his truth north sincerity, man. You know, hey, back again another week, right? Me and the bro was, discussing the warfare, man. You know, initially we was talking about the fight, innit? You know, the boxing tonight. You got AJ and Deontay Wilder fighting tonight, and all that kind of, not each other, unfortunately, but but they're fighting tonight. But we was getting into that, and these guys that they box in a boxing arena and a ring and in a safe environment. And that these guys like this are going to be trying to get enlisted into the warfare, because these men are warriors in this world, right? In these sports, right? But these men haven't got warriors out here in these nations, man. Men have grown weak, right? And we was discussing, because obviously they, back with Muhammad Ali, they tried to get him to go fight in Vietnam, right? And he went to prison rather than go fight, And this is the type of things that people are going to be, even the regular people, are going to be faced with in this new, in this World War III, man. Because Esau and these nations are going to need every man that they could find, even women now. Because they man are list up women now to fight. I mean, they shouldn't be on no battlefield, but they're going to do that because they've made men and women equal. Yay feminism, yay liberty, right? So you get to go fight. It shows you the society is getting weaker, man. You got no real men to fight. All your real fighters. I mean, also you got guys in the army that are proper dudes, right? But the warriors in this world are in sports, man. What good are they in sports? I mean, all it serves is a distraction. In a time of war, no one's gonna give a shit what the world champion is. Let's be real about it. It's about winning that war, right? And so we had look at that, Lomachenko and Usyk, right? They went over to Ukraine and they were supposedly fighting or whatever. We don't know. I never seen no footage. But they went back there to defend their country, even though they're here chilling in America or wherever they're at right now, and shit's still going down there. They ain't there right now. Part-timers, man, right? But you're gonna need every man you can get, man. And it ain't gonna be about the sports and stuff, because you're gonna forget about it real quick when bombs are dropping and like I said, these nations, your governments are gonna enlist as many as they possibly can, man. And who don't want to fight, you're gonna be deemed like a traitor or something, man. You gonna do prison then, or you gonna be put in a concentration camp or something, whatever's going on at that moment in time, because they're not gonna deal with you favorably, right? And what we discussing about this Gen Z, right? All these these new era of men or children becoming men or whatever, man. They're lazy, man, and they ain't got no nationalism or patriotism. They don't want to fight for America and stuff, man. They don't even believe in America no more, because America is being caught up in so much shit and bullshit and unrighteous wars and stuff. But people don't want to get involved in that no more. They don't want blood on their hands. All these illegal wars that they be waging. Oh, weapons of mass destruction. Oh, sorry, we didn't find any. All this stuff. Man are getting killed out here. Like innocent Iraqis and people are getting killed out here. No one knows why. These men don't want to fight. And they're in this era, they got all full of diseases and they're unfit, got diabetes and whatever. They're not even fit to fight. But that's the current stage that things is at, man. And that's why America's not going to win no war. They're to lose, man. And everything is a sign of its weakening. The Lord is weakening it. And the Lord is using you to do it, man. You're shooting yourself in your own foot with your bullshit doctrines and stuff, man. And that's why everything is like a self-fulfilling prophecy, man. The Lord has spoken, and He's using you to bring around your own demise. Like
Jeremiah 51, 27. Set ye up a standard in the land, blow the trumpet among the nations, prepare the nations against her, call together against her the kingdom of Alalat, Min, and the Ashkenaz, appoint a captain against her, cause the horses to come up at the left caterpillars.
Right, so the Most High is preparing men for war, right? And he saw, he's getting his resources and his military up. You got here in Britain, you got the army trying to recruit. right? They find it difficult.
Even in America as well, they are trying to recruit people. I mean, for army,
Mhm.
but most of the people, as the brother say, Gen Z, they are what? They are what they call them, the generation of internet, let me say, or digital. I mean, they are more in,
Generation of YouTubers.
yeah, YouTuber,
You know,
yeah,
keyboard warriors. That's the only warrior they do.
yeah.
You know, social injustices. Oh, that's what they do.
But in the physical reality, they are not capable, right? No, they can't go out. I mean, to practice or do exercise to prepare themselves for what? For upcoming what? War, man. You know?
And that is a product of a nation that has become too fat, too indulgent, right? Too powerful in the same sense, right? Because everybody's got comfortable in the status quo. They got comfortable in Europe's, Esau's power, America's power. Oh, we ain't got to do shit because we got everything here. You know, you ain't had, America don't fight for its own land, not anymore. They go and destroy other people's lands. But, before, like, you'd have to defend your country. So there's always be people there to prepare to fight, because you got enemies around you. But where America doesn't have no natural enemies like that, or now it's cyber warfare. So you got tech guys fighting a cyber war, but there's no real footmen defending the country. They're sending, because don't get it twisted, your army isn't defending you. Right, your army is an offensive force on earth, taking out other nations. Right, they're not there for defense. Right, so there's no actual people defending the nation, man. America's just, the elite private army. That's what it really is. But when it comes to defending America and defending the soil, there's no one doing that, man. And these kids, these young men, don't want to defend America, man, because they don't believe in you anymore. Right, because you've been caught up in so much bullshit. They don't want blood in their hands, like I said. So they don't want to get involved. They just want a nice, easy life. They want to Netflix and chill. They want to play fucking Call of Duty. That's what they want to do.
Lacking motivation.
Mm.
I mean, because they've been seeing the generation before them, what happened.
And the hardships.
Yeah, the hardship. They've been seeing them, people who go from fight for war, and they become, those people come back, they become homeless, So they've been seeing that.
Yep. Yeah, and that's an appalling thing, man. Even the scripture says that, man. If you can find it, I can't remember where that is. I know it's in the apocrypha, isn't it? But yeah, man, that's an appalling thing, man. You got these men of war go out there to fight and defend the peoples, right? And they get ill-treated when they return, man. That ain't fucking right. They're not compensated. They're not even looked after. They're under a fucking bridge somewhere shooting up heroin or some shit, man. Trying to fucking survive because they've got PTSD and shit, man. They're all fucked up and no one's looking after them. So who the fuck wants to fight for you? So it's not a surprise. All Esau's, America's actions, it's produced this. It's produced this, man. And like I said, that's why you're not gonna win no war, man. As much as you think about mighty America, because you spend fucking way more than anybody else on your ammunition, your armories and stuff like that. I don't think it's gonna win you a war, man. You won't find that, man. It takes men to win a war. And the Most High made all these nations weak, man. And He made these weaker nations stronger to come up against you, man. But they're all gonna fail when the angels and the Lord turns up. But it takes men to fight and win a war. And there's just less of them these days, man. They've been made effeminate. I said they're all obsessed with vanity, hiding their appearances and that kind of stuff. Man, these men just go gym. they just push ways to look good. They don't not to go war and battle. No, they just want to look good.
All their time in
Yeah. Getting working at their angles and shit, man. That's what they be doing.
So book of Ecclesiasticus 26 and 28. There be two things that grieve my heart, and the third maketh me hungry. A man of war that suffers poverty.
Right? Go on, carry on now.
There be two things that grieve my heart, and the third maketh me hungry. a man of war that suffers poverty, and men of understanding that are not set by, and one that returneth from righteousness to sin. The Lord prepares such as and one to destroy. And that's the point is the men of war, man. You know, when you go to war, you need to work to get the spoil of war, man. But these men, when they go fight the war, but they don't. When they come back in their land, in their country, they come empty. And on top of that, you know, they get this. I mean, the housing problem. You know, they become worse. I mean, they live in the street. I mean, they become what, homeless. You know, that's not the word of the warrior, man. The warrior need to have the spoilment of the war, man. You know,
it's an injustice done unto them, man. But this world is full of injustice, and in this era, this woke era, people are seeing that more and more. All the internet stuff that goes around, people are seeing more and more unrighteousness, injustice, man. And you got no one dedicated to the cause no more. Because why would you want to end up like that? Because you're risking your damn fucking life, man. Let's be real. Most people go to war. There's a higher probability you're gonna fucking die, man. And you know they pay in a normal terms like a reasonable wage, but you're risking your fucking life, man. And you don't get to enjoy that. That goes back to your family if you've got one. You know, that goes back home to feed your wife and your child or whatever, man. You're out there fucking eating canned beans and shit, cans of beans and shit. You know, fucking, you know, army food, you know, whatever, hydrated food, you know, dried food and shit, right? Whatever you're eating, right? You don't even get to enjoy nothing. Oh, we got the brothers though, hoorah! Yeah, okay, yeah, but what you're doing, you're not really getting rewarded for, man. Let's be honest. You're risking everything for your country and for people back home, but you know, actually, when you come home, there's fuck all for you, man. You know, you can't just go back into society and get a job. You're all fucked up, man. You've seen too much, done too many things, you know. But they're not compensated, really. They don't look after medically. They're not looked after. You know, it's a shame. It's a shame. You know.
it's a book of Habakkuk 2:16. Thou art filled with shame for glory. Drink thou also, and let thy foreskin be uncovered.
Yeah, all this glory that you put upon yourself, all this praise you've given yourself, man. Oh, America's this and that, and you know, Europe and the history and all this kind of stuff. Everything is when you look back at it now, with a full scope now, you look at it thinking, shit, no, man, that ain't fucking right. That weren't good. You know, all these heroes you got set up, you know, around it, but they're all fucking wicked men, evil men. Oh yeah, but he gave money to charity. He built this. Yeah, but he had fucking slaves, man. Yeah, but you need to think about the good that he did. Because you're not interested in hearing about the darker side to all that you've done, man. But the Most High is bringing it out there, and it might not bother you because it's like, oh, they're your founding fathers and whatever, right? It might not bother you that much, but to everybody else, you fucked over, man. That pisses them off. You know? Or you wonder why, you know, you got these Negroes pulling down statues and stuff like that, or why you got Elamites complaining about all the jewels you stole, you know, or the land you've taken. And you can't seem to see that you've done wickedness on the earth, man. And you get judged because no justice has been done. And again, that's why America's not going to win no war because your time is up. The recompense of your actions is going to come to you, man. And all these other nations are not going to fare too much better because the Most High's got it in for everybody, man. Everyone's going to get hurt in this World War III, right? That's just natural. But the Most High is really destroying all nations, really. You know, Yahushua says that when he comes. Let me grab that. Revelation, right? Oh, that might be the page that's missing. Yeah. Where is it? Is it here? Yeah, you grab it. I'm trying to see that page is here.
This is a book of Revelation.
Yeah, I'll go ahead. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah. Let it read. Right, so yeah, Revelation chapter 19 and verse 11. It says, and I saw heaven opened, and behold, a white horse, and he that sat upon him was called Faithful and True. and in righteousness he doth judge and make war. And his eyes were as a flame of fire, and on his head were many crowns. So when the Lord comes to, like, the Lord's gonna have you fight out between yourselves, right? In the valley of Jehoshaphat, right? To mutually kill each other, man. Right? And as at the end of that, America is gonna be nuked, you know, by Russia and even the allied nations of America. Anybody who's got nukes is gonna launch nukes on America to destroy it, because that's the Lord's will. Right? But after that moment, Yahushua is gonna return, right? And he's going to wage war against all of you and take all your power from you, all your authority. Okay, he's going to lay you all down, right? And he had a name written that no man knew but he himself, and he was clothed with a vesture dipped in blood, and his name is called the Word of God. Right? And the armies which were in heaven followed him upon white horses. That's the angels, right? The angels are coming with him. That's his army. He's coming to wage war against all the nations, man. So even though Esau's going to get worse, the other nations ain't going to fare much better, you know. But you know, the mechanism is that the Lord is using these nations to come up against America, man, to weaken it, to hurt it. When everyone is gathered there into the Middle East, which is increasing, because that Middle East is a hot spot, man. It has been for a long time, but you know, there's extra action with this Israelis and Hamas and all that kind of stuff, right? The Houthi, right? Because you got a lot of groups down there.
I know the Houthi, I mean, they what? They I mean, what they call it? Trade, I mean, the trade routes here.
Okay.
Yeah. The Red Sea. So, you know, they try to attack the ships and stuff like that. So America, they try to work.
There's a Hormuz Strait. Is that one? Huh? Hormuz Strait? Is that because that's in between Iran, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, I know they had issues with that as well. But yeah, they're gone. Yeah.
Yes, I mean, listen. So it's like, I mean, now America, they are trying to make it work. They are trying to call other nations to join. I mean, to build that security in that area. So it's actually this. I mean, America is calling people. I mean, these other nations to join in the war. The prophets written, man, in the Bible.
Yep.
Or that Mosiah gonna gather this nation in the land of Jehoshaphat, man.
That's right. Yeah. And it's plain as day, man. That's what the Lord's doing. The Lord is setting it up, right? That's the most. Forget Russia and Ukraine. No one really cares about that. You know, what's going on in the Middle East is more controversial, more important than anything else that's going on the planet right now. You know, it's the focal point of judgment, man. Aside from America's, you know, annihilation, the Lord is drawing the armies down into the Middle East to fight this massive war. You know, and all the major players are involved. You know, and it's not going to take much, because once Russia gets drawn in, America and Russia have to go head to head then. And these Israelis don't give a shit. That's why I said the least of the flock shall draw them out. They don't give a shit who they're going to get involved. They don't care that America and Russia are going to clash heads. They don't give a shit, man, because they want war. Not understanding this for their own destruction, man. There ain't no way Israel going to get away with that, man. Israel going to get caught, man. Israel's going to be leveled, man. Yeah, you know,
land is gonna be emptied as well.
And we're gonna have to come back and build it up. Well, yo, we ain't gonna. You gotta have to do that.
You know, the founding father is saying, because we're gonna be the fear of this pornography in the kingdom to come. So we're gonna order this other nation to build in our image. You know, so we're gonna build it in our image for what? Because the heathens, man, that's we're gonna be remaining behind after the destruction, after the judgment of the Heavenly Father.
Yeah. As I mean, these Edomites are so fucking stupid, man. They're not keyed in. The Most High has blinded them, man. They've got them believing all kinds of delusions, man. Because Netanyahu, he's like bringing this war about, not understanding that he's suicidal, man. What he's doing is suicidal. But he thinks, oh, but you know, we'll get America involved. America gonna defend. So no, you're all gonna die, man. You're gonna fucking die. You know, there is no positive outcome for you in this. You know, you're better off just fucking leaving the fucking the Gazans, you know, the Palestinians alone, man.
Like Germany.
Yeah.
Or Poland.
Yeah, man, go back. Go back to the Caucasus, man.
This will survive them. You know, because I mean, it's not the whole world is gonna be nuked, you know. It's only America in that area of, I mean, in that part of the Middle East, man. It's gonna be the old spot, man, for this, I mean, uh, destruction that is about to come on the earth, man. You know, but the rest of the, the rest of the part of the world gonna be pretty much, okay. You know,
Well, there's still gonna be hits with bombs and all that
Yeah.
kind of stuff, man. It's gonna be dreadful for all nations, isn't it? That are involved, because obviously there's tactical strikes going on and whatever, man. But these places are gonna be inhabited again at some point.
people
You know,
gonna be left behind.
yeah. I mean, nature, is gonna take its course and take over the lands again and whatever, and eventually go back after the 1,000 years and spread out again and take the lands and inheritance back or whatever. They're gonna be rebuilt. But just America can't be rebuilt. America's gonna be fully, dead zone. Yeah, America's gonna be fully, dead zone, man. No go zone, man. It's gonna become a desert. Okay. Oh yeah, I was looking at it. Yeah, verse 14 again. And the armies which were in heaven followed him upon white horses, clothed in fine linen, white and clean. And now of his mouth goeth a sharp sword, that with it he should smite the nations. That's what the Lord's gonna come and do. He's gonna smite nations, man. Collectively. The elect are gonna be delivered, the elected are the Israelites. But all the nations of the earth are gonna get smited, man. God's not gonna have no pity on child or on nothing, man. Because I know you get sensitive, you get emotional. Like, why would the Lord? That's not our God. My God wouldn't do that. But you don't understand what the Lord is coming to do. Why He's doing it. You don't understand these things. Like, even though we tell you, you just think, oh, we're making it up. But it's all written here. When the Lord comes back, He's coming to smite nations. He's not going to care who the fuck's in it.
That's one. We said when he destroyed my father, he didn't do what? He didn't teach on babies, man. Or the pregnant women. He destroyed them all.
The so-called innocent, right? Because these people out here like to believe people can be innocent. But there's no innocent on the earth, man. That's what you don't understand. There's no innocent on the earth. It tells you that. So when this judgment comes, it's all justified. All of it. As harsh as and crazy as it may seem, it will all be justified. Like, the Palestinians, the children are getting blown up and heads missing and all kinds of things, man. As harsh and crazy as it looks. That's judgment, man. It's all judgment. The Most High had sentenced them. That's it, man. That's how the law gets down. And you might not believe that's the type of God that exists. That you deal with, but it is. There's no other God out here. So you better just get used to it, man. Or you're going to end up the same way. It's really quite simple, man.
So book of Zephaniah 3 and 5. The just Lord is in the midst thereof. He will not do iniquity every morning. Doth he bring his judgment to light? He fares not, but the unjust knows no shame.
Mm-hmm.
He's a just Lord, man. So if you abide by his laws and commandments, or even if you try, let's say you try, Most High is not gonna be against you, man. But this whole world, man, what they do, nothing but wickedness. Nobody in this planet Earth is exalting the Heavenly Father and His beloved Son.
Yep.
No, all these people they what? They go the way of war. The word is the word of peace, the last of the flesh. So they're gonna be destroyed, man.
Living in ignorance, man, believing in their own actions. They can justify their own actions, man. No, it don't work that way. The Most High has given us a way to live on this earth, man. There's a right and there's a wrong way. Right? If you want to choose to do the wrong things, then expect judgment, man. If you do the right things, man, guess what? You get blessed, man. Even if you're a heathen, if you do the right things, man, the Lord, He ain't got nothing against you. He gonna bless your crop. He gonna bless you with certain things. You might not be the chosen people, but the Lord take care of it all, right? He does. But if you choose to live the wrong way, then there can only be death, man. It's sin. It can only be death, only misfortune. Things ain't gonna go right, man. And that's why this world ain't fucking right. Nothing goes right, man. It's all very brief. If any enjoyment comes out of it, it's very brief, man. And then bad shit happens. Evil happened because of iniquity. All right, and this is what we That's what you're gonna learn in the kingdom. That you're gonna learn the right way. Because right now, like I said, people are ignorant, and people will like being ignorant. They like just do what they want to do, right? But they're not gonna be able to do what they want to do in the kingdom. They're gonna be taught the right ways, and you're gonna be held to those ways. Right, just like Esau will hold you to his law today, right now. You can't park on double yellows, so you're gonna get a ticket, all that type of shit. They're not gonna be as petty as that, but just an example. You're gonna be held accountable to that law. Right? Anybody that transgresses that law will receive the fitting judgment for transgressing that law. But the law that we're being guided by is a righteous law. Unlike this place, man, it's hella unrighteous, man. The unrighteous decrees, man. That's what we got here. Fucking tons of laws. No one understands. Esau got so many laws that he can fucking every direction, man. But when it comes to him now, because he knows it so well, he got loopholes to all those things too. Yeah, because he'll blatantly go against his own laws, man. But because he knows that law, he knows the hole he left, right? But we common man don't know shit. People like to not think about these things because if you go into Esau's law systems and all these different systems that he's got, it's complicated. It's so complex. It's so much of it. Like it's like the terms and conditions when you sign up. You don't want to fucking read that, man. It's well long. Okay, whatever. Yes, that's people just want simplicity, man. And Esau don't make nothing fucking simple.
It's confusion. Everywhere you go, it's confusion. Everything is corrupted in this society. So this society, have no time lapse actually. Yeah. Beginning with America and to the whole world. That's called the way of America. They're all gonna be. Messiah is gonna be judged. That's why you see people are dying every day. There's a mass shooting here and there. There's a different judgment that Messiah is unleashed on the earth. But as brother said, people are ignorant. People are still going on doing the same thing. That he destroyed them.
And the worst thing is, Esau is making people more ignorant. Like this is Esau claim that it's like an age of enlightenment, like technological age where we've got so much information at our fingertips and all that kind of stuff. We're meant to be fucking intelligent, man. Got fucking AIs and shit now. Like we're meant to be fucking like geniuses and shit, right? But that's not what you really see, man. People become more dumb. And people become lazy. Selfish. They're all about themselves, right? Like so you don't see that translating to the real world. Yes, there is a lot of information out there. Yes, there is truth you can find and piece it together and that. But most people don't fucking know that. Not even Google knows. You know what I'm saying? And that's the hardest, the greatest search engine ever created. It knows everything, right? But you can't find the truth there, really. I mean, it's there somewhere. You find brothers on there, but it's hard to find. You gotta go fucking 10 billion pages or more to find truth. And it's like that's confusion, man.
If you talk about YouTube and social media, Esau is using this suggestion.
Yep. His algorithm.
His algorithm, which is full of wickedness, man. Try to keep you away from the truth.
But I'm saying he gonna hide brothers' videos. He gonna hide truth out there. He's gonna hide it in some back fucking page somewhere where you can't even fucking search something, man. Like you try to type in a brother's channel, man. It's not simple, man. It should just come up straight away. But it don't.
Even simple prophets like MOTB, the message MOTB, man.
Can't even say the word properly.
Yeah.
You gotta use acronyms.
Yeah. But who's gonna see this Christian?
Yeah.
That's on the top. Because those Christians have been paid, these pastors and all these people in the churches, they've been paid to what? To blind you.
Well, even if they're not being paid, right? There's still a diversion. Because Esau doesn't need everybody on board to what he's doing. He don't need to pay you. Because if you're just an idiot, a useful idiot, he'll use you, man. If you teach something that's obviously not true or whatever, he'll put that out there. Screw it. Because that's what he wants. He wants deception pushed. So he doesn't care who's bringing it. Some people he might have to pay off, and some people he won't need to pay off, man. If you're a useful idiot or you're a tool for him to use that can hide truth, yeah, man, he's all down for that, man. Because that's his game.
See, this will come. I mean, to steal and work.
To kill.
To kill, man. You know? That's what Esau been doing, man. From the time, he came to rulership, man. The time of innocence period, man. He went around the world, using sword, to beguile people, to deceive people, man.
Or by the sword thou shalt live.
Yeah.
That's Esau's blessing, right?
Yeah.
That's how he's forced his way into his power that he's got. And the fact that he's a serpent, so he's subtle. Where the sword doesn't work initially, he uses flattering words, his forked tongue, right, to deceive you, to beguile you. And when he got you weak in a weak position, that's when the swords come out, man. Then he gets rid of you, man. Esau's got it down to an art, man. And Esau's done it everywhere to everyone in the world, man. And that's why everyone looks at him a certain way. On one hand, they got to respect him because he got all that power. But on the other hand, they fucking hate him, man. That's why the scriptures say, no, but they are greatly despised among the heathen. Because everybody's still hurting for the things you've done. So when because their armies are up for it, man. Their people are up to war. When they feel that they've got opportunity to take down their oppressors, man, they're going to be up for it, man. Again, why are you not going to win this war? Because you're Americans and you're Europeans and you're British and all that kind of stuff. You ain't been fighting no righteous wars, man. You've been oppressing everybody. But these weaker nations, man, they've been waiting for an opportunity to get at you, man.
Yeah, on top of that, this Edomite nation has been divided as well. These Europeans, they hate them, man.
Yeah, but they hate each other,
And
man.
they hate each other.
A house divided should not stand.
That's it, man.
Again, why are you not going to win this war? There's so many reasons where you can't win this war, and you think like you could never lose a war. That's how you thinking. America could never be taken down. You know what I mean? You got guys so proud about their military. Oh, we've got nukes and fighter jets and aircraft carriers and this and that. At the end of the day, none of that's gonna mean it ain't gonna mean a damn thing, man. You're still gonna fucking lose.
This is the book of Revelation 18:1, and it reads, and after these things I saw another angel come down from heaven, having great power, and the earth was lightened with his glory. And he cried mightily with a strong voice, saying, Babylon the Great is fallen, and is become the habitation of the devil.
Of devils, right?
Of devil.
See, it's prophesied that Babylon, which is the daughter of Babylon, right, which is America, is gonna fall. So we've been decided. The outcome is done. Right? This doesn't matter who's got the strongest army right now. That's nothing to do with that. This is about the word of the Heavenly Father, man. What He decides, and He has made it so that America's gonna fall, despite being the mightiest army on the planet. That don't matter. When the Israelites were going into the lands and that, we was fighting giants and all kind of shit, right? They were mightier than us, man. What does that mean? It didn't mean anything. Man was scared. They didn't want to go there and fight. But the Lord said, look, they've been given to your hands, man. And that's all it took. The word of the Heavenly Father, that's all it took. And us Israelites, maybe not us personally, but the Israelites, they took them down, man. They were taken down. Doesn't matter how big and mighty they were. So you forget that because you're arrogant. It's not about this, it's not about the muscles, the strength. It's about the will of the Heavenly Father, man.
It's the book of Daniel 4:17, which reads, this matter is by the decree of the watchers and the demand by the word of the Holy One, to the intent that the living may know that the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men, and giveth it to whomsoever He will, and setteth up over it the basis of men.
Right? That's how things work. That's how things really work. It's not to do with the might of men. Men don't shape the world. The Most High shapes the world. Right? He causes events to take place. But this is why Esau's arrogant. He thinks he can rule forever because he has the mightiest army. That's what he believes. He's got the technology and all this. That's why he believes that. But it's not those things. The Most High giving him them things. It wasn't him that gave him his seat in power. The Most High set him up. The Most High set him up, and he's got a due date to be brought down. He's not meant to rule forever, because if this man was to rule forever, how can the kingdom of heaven ever come? It's obviously they can't work. That can't work, right?
That's making Mosiah a liar, man. And Mosiah is not a man to lie. So Mosiah, whatever he said, shall be accomplished. As we say in the book of Isaiah 55 and 11. Yeah? You know, his word that goes forth shall not come back to him void, man. No, but shall accomplish everything that he said. So this, and America has been written in the Bible. You know, America, the system, as you know, right now is current ruling, is in the Bible, man. You know, and all these events that you see happening around the world are all part of the prophecy, man. You know, so this press is on its way out, man. You know,
that's right, man. Like I said, you know, the Most High given Esau a certain time to rule. The scripture even speaks about a short season. After he was released for 1,000 years, he's here to rule a short season, man. We're in his short season now. You know, since the Renaissance period, right? And even the Most High tell him, we grab Malachi, that though they build, man, the Lord will throw them down. So it was never meant to last, man. The fact that you believe that it can last, man, just shows you how fucking ignorant you really are, man. How ridiculous you are, man. Yeah, kind of.
There's a point to say, like this. I mean, Edomites, they believe in their weapons, man, their knowledge, you know. But all this will mean nothing when Mosiah brings your calamity, man, your destruction. You know, as I mentioned in the book of Psalms, 33 and 16, there is no king saved by the multitude of an host. A mighty man is not delivered by much strength.
Right? So it's being stated here. These are not the reasons why you are delivered or why you win. It has nothing to do with that. Right? Because even the Most High take the weak things in the world to confound the things that are mighty. So the Lord can make anything happen.
David was a shepherd, man. But
he wasn't a man of war.
He was not.
His brothers were. Yeah. His brothers were out there fighting. But he was keeping sheep. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he was, you know, he was a strong man and all that kind of stuff, you know. Capable of, you know, violence, say, right? He's capable, you know, man was tackling bears and lions and all kinds of stuff, right? So he was capable, but he just wasn't a man of war. He was a stripling. Because even Goliath said that to him, man. He was ruddy, he was young, youthful, you know? And you said this man had to fight me, a warrior, like a real badass warrior, a bad man warrior. He said a kid's go fight him. The guy thought he was disrespected, man. Goliath quite literally looked down on him, but also was looking down on him, man, because he was a kid, you know, a young man, right? But who slew him? David slew him, man.
You know?
That's it.
As you say, I'm not coming with
the sword and shield.
You know,
Yeah.
Sword and
you meet with spirit and sword and shield, and I come in the name of the Heavenly Father, Yahweh.
And that's another point, man. The name of Mosiah is very important. You know?
Yeah.
You know, so especially in this time that
the name of the Lord is a strong tower.
Yeah.
You know, and that David knew that. He had, because what did he have more than all those warriors that were there fighting the Philistines? David had faith, man. Because let's be real, the Israelites were scared of Goliath. They didn't want to fight him. They lacked faith in that moment in time. But David was unfazed, man. That's why he's a man of the Most High's heart, man. He believed, he had faith, just like Abraham. And that's why we have to replicate those things, that faith, right? This isn't about physical abilities or acumen and things like that. Things that this world will look at and say, "Oh yeah, that's good. You know, he's strong or he's smart." And it ain't about those things. It's about a man's faith. How much does he believe in Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai? Does he believe that the Lord can do anything? We do. But Volcab or someone like that who'll laugh, "Oh yeah, you're gonna throw tanks and all this kind of stuff," right? You know, these men don't have faith. Faith is that most important thing, most important essence that a man can have, man, because the Lord can do anything for you. And the Lord showed that to the whole Israel using David against the Goliath, man.
Talk about, I mean, their own doctrine talk about, I mean, if you have faith, I mean, it's written natural.
Yeah.
You know, you can move the mountains.
Yeah. Faith is as small as a grain of mustard seed, right?
But what we say,
yeah, it's crazy.
It's crazy.
You know, Or the Lord walked on water, like, because there's other Israelite camps that believe that all the all the miracles, they weren't miracles. You know what I mean? They're like, what the fuck is wrong? You got no faith then, man. What are you relying upon then? You got Israelites that they were guns thinking that they're going to fight Esau on the streets at some point, and it ain't gonna be about none of those things, man. The Lord is with you, man. The Lord will protect you. The Lord will defeat your enemies. The Lord will deliver you out of trouble. You know, deliver your enemies into your hands. Right? These are all examples that were written for our learning, right? This is scriptures say. And we're meant to, you know, incorporate those things in our spirit, in our beings, man. Not to rely on ourselves or things of a carnal nature. But that is exactly what Esau does. Esau depends on that carnal nature of his, man. He needs to have the biggest gun. He needs to have the biggest nuke or the most amount of nukes or the most amount of aircrafts because he doesn't feel safe. He don't feel safe, man. Even he's raising these iron domes and they need all this shit, man. But we don't need none of that stuff. We don't need it, right? David come bare chest. Come to Goliath bare chest. Because he couldn't even put on Saul's armor. Because Saul gave him his armor and said, nah, man, this is too big, it's too heavy. Right? I don't feel right. So yeah, David come out to Goliath bare chest, man. with a sling and some stones, man. That was it. You know, and the most I guy that stone into his forehead, man, and the rest is history, as they say. You know? Yep.
It's a book of 2 Kings 6:15. We say, and when the servant of Mosiah was risen early and gone forth, behold, an host compassed the city, both with horses and chariots. And his servant said unto him, arise, my master, how shall we do? And he answered, fear not, for they that be with us are more than they that be with them. No? And Elisha prayed and said, Lord, I pray thee, open his eyes that he may see. And the Lord opened the eyes of the young man, and he saw, and behold, the mountain was full of horses and chariots of fire round about Elisha.
Right. So yeah, well, yeah, break it down.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's gonna be, man. You know, that's a better example of what is called faith, man. You know, faith. I mean, is very important, especially in this time, because most of these people are gonna rely on their strength, their physical ability, you know, money, you know. But we're gonna rely on the Lord, man. You know, because He is our only strength. He is our only line of our defense, man. You know.
And this is what makes us two different manner of people, right? Esau and Jacob were in the same room, right? But the spirit, the prophecy would they would be two different people, two manner of people shall be in that room, two nations, right? This is what separates us from Esau, because we're the vessel. Jacob is the vessel. Our people are the vessel chosen for faith, right? And Esau was void of faith. That's why he sold his birthright. Esau is everything the Most High despises, and that's why he can't be loved, man. That's why he can't be saved. You know, he saw he careful with tears, right? He found no place for repentance. The Most High hates a man with no faith, and the Most High made him without faith. He's an empty vessel, man. Just only fit for destruction. That's all he was created for, to bring wrath upon the world and to receive wrath. You know.
Yeah. It goes on to say, and Elisha said unto them, this is not the way. Yes, and when 18, second Kings 6:18, it say, and when they came down to him, Elisha prayed unto the Lord and said, smite these people, I pray thee, with blindness, and he smote them with blindness according to the word of Elisha. And Elisha said unto them, this is not the way, neither is this the seat. Follow me, and I will bring you to the man whom you seek. But he led them to Samaria. You know, so Elisha prayed to Mosiah and blindness, the so-called warrior, you know, of that time who came against were coming against Israel, you know. So I mean, to put them to shame, man, because at the end they found themselves in the hand of who? The very people they despise, man, which was us, man, the Israel, man. You know, so I mean, and at this time that we are in, man, it's gonna be the same, man. Like it's gonna defend us against our enemy. So we don't know what types of miracles are gonna be happening, man. You know, we've been here, that man was smite with blindness, man. Well, let's just say, you know, you got no weapons, you got nothing, you know, bare chest, right? You got nothing, right? And you know, people got guns on you, man. Who's to say when they shoot, they miss every shot? Because the Lord called them to not see right, or you know, whatever the case may be, and you're able to escape. Like you don't know what kind of miracles. Like, when you get, you know, when Peter, was it Peter? Peter was locked up, right? The angel busted him out. Man made the man to fall asleep, and the lock was picked. The angel picked the lock, man. You know, and Peter walked out. We don't know what kind of miracle is going to happen, man. But what we do know, all we must believe, is that the Most High can make anything happen at any moment in time. You know, even when it just seems very unlikely. Obviously, things seem very unlikely. Like if you got like 6 guys with guns on you, you're probably gonna die. It's like almost 100% certainty that you're probably gonna die in that moment in time. But with the Most High, nothing is impossible. You know, and that's what we're trying to push out there. That's what we're trying to, you know, get you to believe, man. That even in a situation as crazy or as serious as that, the Lord can deliver you, man. Yeah. Or this nation is in the hand of Most High, man. You know, no one can change that. You know, it's only Most High when He allow, He's gonna allow. But if we say no, it's no. Yeah. You know,
God might misfire. Any random thing, like you know, most people like down to probability, right? There are certain things that could possibly happen in a situation where things don't work out how they're supposed to work. But when those things do happen, it's just like the Most High, man. Because realistically, it shouldn't happen. But there is that possibility it could happen, and that even if it's like 0.1% or wherever the hell the percentage is, man, we got to believe on that. We got to believe on that small fraction, that small percentage, man. That can happen. The Most High can do that. You know, man chasing after you, but he fall over. There's so many variables in this world. In reality, there's so many variables to things, man, that you can't really think about that all.
yeah, like I mean, the account, I mean, we were talking before about, I mean, of Saul and his son when the Philistines were surrounding the Israel. You know, the other Israel ran away. You know, some hiding. I mean, they hide, you know, in the logs and stuff like that because of the fear. You know, but Mosiah was with Jonathan. You know, Jonathan went with, I mean, to the Philistine garrison, and marched them. And guess what? The whole 100 Philistines started confused.
Yeah, they were scared, man. Yeah. Like they couldn't believe it. Like man, they got shook. Because obviously it's not a normal man. It's not something that not something that would normally happen. A man shouldn't be able to do that. Because the Philistines weren't weak. they weren't weak men.
Yeah, they got chariots.
Yeah, they were ready, war ready. But Jonathan just rolled up there like they're an average dude on the street type thing. Like just destroyed them. Like, a normal man shouldn't be able to do something like that. But that's because the Most High was with him, man. You know. And you know, even David speaks about it. The Lord teaches my hands to war. You know, I've jumped over walls and my feet are like hinds feet, and it's the Lord. That's the only explanation for a man to be able to do such great feats, man. And everyone be so afraid, like this man's not human. And really, we're not. We're angels in bodies, man. We're not really human in that kind of way. We're special. The Lord made us special. We are His people, man. We got the sauce. You know, we got the spice. You know, the salt of the earth, man. You know, the Lord made us special, man. And in troubled times, the Lord going to protect His people, man. Yeah. You know, but that's only if you're doing His will. This is what we're trying to urge you, man, to get right with the Heavenly Father and do His will. Don't do your own will. Yahweh Shai never came to do His own will. He come to do the will of His Father, man. But everyone's so caught up in doing what they want to do, they don't care what's written in here. They want to make up their own rules of life and whatever.
That's a part of life, man. Because God of life gonna draw you away from what's there, man. And that's when you're gonna be end up what? In the world again, where you came from. And you're gonna be destroyed.
Yeah, dogs return to its vomit.
Yeah.
You're just fucking with the same shit you was fucking with before, man. That was destroying you. Go back to eat fucking shrimps and lobsters and pork, and you just don't, because it's your flesh, it's the demons on you, man. The demon wants to go back into the world because it's not fun being a man of the Lord. The demon don't have fun. Yeah. Demons not having fun when you're a man of the Lord because you're trying to be strict and show restraint and do all this stuff. The things that you don't want to do. That's that fight in the flesh.
It reminded me when we came out of Egypt. The same thing. People were murmuring in the wilderness, man.
Yeah, talking shit.
They want to go back to Egypt.
Giving Moses a hard time, man.
Yeah. They miss it all, the garlic and the
leeks,
all the goods that they were getting from in Egypt, man. That's all we see as well in this walk of faith as well, man. It's like you come out of the darkness, you're in the light, but people want to go back to the darkness because it's fun there.
Yeah, because this life isn't comfortable.
Yeah.
It's not the easiest thing to be doing, but we're on a mission, man. Mission ain't meant to be easy, man. You're not given a task to do, man. You gotta fucking do it, man. You gotta put effort into it, man. Some half-assed mission, you don't pass the mission, man. Don't complete the mission. Oh, no, it's too hard. I just wanna go back. I just wanna go back now. Yeah, no, don't worry about the mission. Don't worry about the because Moses was sent on a mission, man. He to bring the children to the land, man. But all these people were complaining, even though they were about to be blessed. They were all about to be blessed, having their own land, not being property of Pharaoh or being slaves and servants. They're gonna have their own land, be sovereign to themselves. But nah, they didn't want that. Nah, this walk's too long. Where's the food at, man? Like, there's no water. Like, they're just continuously complaining, man. They're not prepared to. Like the scripture speaks about the treasure or kingdom in a wide field, but the way to it is only one way, and it's narrow. If they don't pass through the narrowness, the difficulty, how can they receive the wide? They don't want to do that because they were about to receive the wide, man. They were about to see all the promises that the Most High promised us, man, promised our forefathers. But they were like, nah, we want to go back to Egypt because they're fucking idiots, man. But it's the same about people today. They'd rather just be in this world rather than do what the Most High has asked us to do. Because what the Lord's about to give us is everything, man. So you want this fucking place, this shithole. Why you fucking destroying yourself, man?
This place which is already dying, as we say. Before we open the camp, this place has no limit, man. This place is on the way out. There's no coming back here. There's no greatness again in America or this Eastern Kingdom in general. They are going to be seven soon. Man.
And that's why Micah 2:10 says that this place is not your rest, man. It shall destroy you. And that's what's happening to our people, man. Our people are fully destroyed, man. They trust in this world too much. They like this world too much. They don't want to do the more difficult thing, even though it's difficult and it's not difficult at the same time. Right? But they don't want to put their effort in to receive more because they don't believe it, because they don't got faith. That is the problem. They don't have faith, man. That's why they're not prepared to do it. But they have faith in Esau's system, in this world.
They have faith in doing wickedness.
That's right.
The women, and they are too exposed with this media. I mean, social media and the internet, man. You see the women, the Israel women, trekking, doing all manner of food. I mean, falling in front of their children, man.
Yep. Destroying the children in the process, man.
Yeah.
But the scripture speaks about them having not natural affection, man. They don't really care. They don't think. They don't think about their actions and how it affects others. They don't think how it affects their children. Or your mom's a fucking porn star, and but your child gotta go fucking school, man. And all the kids that got access to the internet have seen that shit. and like, yeah, man, they're just banging on, they're fucking just banging on your mum, man. Like, your mum's doing this and that, and you don't want to fucking hear that, man. And then you get older now, you just fucked up. You can't hold a fucking a proper relationship because you just fucked, man.
And also the men
creates Gen Z, you know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and the men as well, the Israel men, the men of the world, in the process of time they have become weak, man.
Yeah.
They are no different.
Emotional wrecks, man. Violent emotional wrecks, man. I can't do fucking right. Got no self-control. But they never taught self-control. You know, because your mom ain't got self-control. Your dad ain't got no self-control.
Oh, was not there. You know?
You know what I mean? He in prison or he's selling drugs. There's no role models, man. But when you decide to have a role model, it's fucking Jay-Z or some fucking bullshit like that, and he fucking destroying his own people. All you care about is the money that he makes.
He's been paid to destroy you, actually. So I know all these celebrities have been paid to destroy you.
Or your other types of role models is like your Martin Luther's and that, but they're just coons. They're servants of Esau. You've got no role model. The role model we're supposed to have is in the scriptures, man. But no one wants to seek. No one wants to seek him. No one wants to seek Yahweh Shai. Church is boring. I mean, church is off anyway, but like the scriptures is boring. Oh, they ain't gonna make me money, man. So I ain't gonna fuck with that. You're just fucking lost, man. You don't know what this is. You don't know what the treasure this is, man. You don't understand. You don't understand, man. So you're gonna find out the hard way.
The scripture.
Yeah,
the book of 2 Ezra 7. I'm gonna start from 6. There is also another thing. A seat is built and set upon a broad field, and is full of all good things.
Right, and this is only what every Jake wants. Every Jake wants the good things. Brothers want the good things, man. We don't want to be like poor and downbeaten, worn down, and having to work this job, that job, and getting stressed from your woman. And we don't want this stuff, man. We don't want it. We want the good things, right? But the thing is, the good things don't really exist in this world, because even the so-called good things, like the wealth and the, I don't know about the fame. I don't, I'm keen on that anyway. But some people want the fame, right? These so-called good things have caveats, man. Real downsides to them. Corrupt. Right? And it brings you down. It puts you into deeper darkness. You know? These celebrities that you idolize, man, they're not as happy as you think they are, man. They're broken. They don't do shit right. They can't get shit right, man. They're pawns of fucking Satan, man. Right? And they're corrupted. They're destroyed. Spiritually, they're destroyed, man. So they come with downsides. They come with caveats, man. So it's not good thing. It's not a good thing then, is it? It's not really good. It just might be better or seemingly better than being at the bottom. But even then, it's not. Because contentment with great gain is better. Sorry, no, I didn't quote that right. No, because being content is yeah, I put the words the wrong way around, I think. But godliness, contentment. Find it for you in a minute, bro. Finish that first, and then we'll get that. But being content is good. That's what I'm trying to get at, right? Being content is good, right? Rather than giving yourself over to the lust of the flesh and chasing after money and that, which will corrupt you, right? The Most High has more respect for you just being humble, man, and being content with what you have, and showing faith and godliness, man. Okay.
That's why when Solomon, when he prayed, he didn't pray for money, the world, but he prayed for wisdom and knowledge and understanding of the Heavenly Father, so he can be able to judge his people well, in the right way.
But the thing with wisdom unlocks a lot of things. Yep. People overrate knowledge, but people say knowledge is power, right? They got that saying in the world, but Jake don't want to learn. They don't want to learn, man. But yeah, wisdom unlocks a lot of things, man, because you're able to do many things, and that's why Solomon was not only blessed with wisdom, he received everything that came with that.
What?
That's it. And not only certain things led to his downfall, but while he was on top, while he was in his right mind, but he had everything, man. The women and the wealth, the wisdom, he had everything, man. The peace, the understanding of things. He just, he was cool. That's what we want.
That's what's our share, and he's gonna bring that back again, man. And this time it's gonna be forever, man. The whole world is gonna be at peace, as his title says, the King of War.
Shiloh, yeah.
So he's the King of Peace, man. I may read again, 2 Ezra 7:7. The interest thereof is narrow, and is set in a dangerous press.
Right. So even like unto the trip we made from Egypt through the wilderness to Canaan, Israel, right? It wasn't an easy journey. And the only reason we was out there so long was because Niggas are hard-headed, man. That's the bottom line of it, man. You made things more difficult than it needs to be, just like today. You know, you do. Just the truth, right? But it was through the desert, though. It wasn't a comfortable journey, right? We know this, but same thing for us to get where we need to get to, which is the kingdom of heaven, right? It's not an easy walk. You can't be you can't be expected to be doing all this wickedness and most I just throw it to you, just give it to you like that. Like there's no gravity. You don't understand, like
It's no enjoyment and shit.
yeah, when you get given things, you don't understand the gravity of it, or there's a word I'm looking for, man. It's not coming to you right now, man.
You don't take the full responsibility, I mean, as well. You see,
Yeah, it's not word. Damn,
you don't
appreciation. That's the one.
appreciate it.
That's the one, bro. That's the one, bro. Yeah. That's the one. You don't appreciate it. You don't understand its value, man. How much how much it's worth, right? When you just get given stuff, man, and you test out your child, man. You just throw things to your children and they got everything that they want. They didn't have to work a day in their life. They don't appreciate, man. They don't care if it busts up or nothing.
So we see this Gen Z, man.
Yeah.
They got everything.
Yeah, everything. All the technology, they just sit on their R's, Uber. They're just don't have to do nothing, man. You know. But when you put work into something, man, you appreciate it, man, and it makes that thing sweeter. And this is the thing. After all the hardship brothers have gone through, man, when we receive the prize at the end, man, bro, there ain't gonna be nothing sweeter than that, man. Yeah, man. Like there ain't gonna be nothing sweeter than that, man. You got the feeling it's gonna give you, man. It's gonna be gratifying, man. You know, more than if you just like woke up and oh yeah, well, I got this today. You don't understand it, man. You don't really understand what it was. You know what it took.
Yeah, that's a spirit, man. When we get through what we are going through right now, we're gonna fully understand is the kingdom, and that's when it's gonna show us that is all.
That's right, you know? Because he's not now only a God we believe only in words. His deeds would have been manifested, man. And we'll know truly for sure the Lord loves us, man. And to know that he loves us and he's done that for us, man, that's gonna fill us up with warmth, man. Warmth and love. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna make us feel good. That the Most High did this for us, man. Yahweh Shai came and did that. He sacrificed himself for us, man. He actually did that. And we know it to be true because it's manifest now.
So you understand, we're not gonna be what? We were not able to accomplish what he have accomplished, man. You know, we were weak, you know. We still weak, man. We still transgressing, man. You know. So it's through Yahweh Shai, we have hope, man. You know, if it was without him, if it was without, if it was not of him, we would be perished, man. Oh, it's this chain of captivity and the bondage is gonna be what? It's gonna be what? Ongoing what? Revenge for us, man. What?
Yeah, man. And that those feelings that we're gonna receive, how we're gonna feel in that moment in time, man. You ain't never felt like this on earth, man. I'll tell you that. You ain't gonna feel that, man. You know, you're gonna feel the Most High's love upon you, man, like you've never felt it before. You know, and you're gonna know that you love, man. And sometimes that's all you wanted. It's just difficult love, isn't it? Because in this world, man, it's absent. Like, you know, you might have a woman or something and she's supposed to love you, man, but she's pushing you fucking hell. Yeah, she got fucking Esau. You know, she loves this world and shit, man. And so you don't really feel loved.
That's the nature of women. They love power.
Yeah.
Who is in power right now?
They're fickle, right? So, but once everything's fulfilled, the Most High's word is fulfilled and it's manifest. It's not just a matter of I believe it, and you know, down to faith. It's going to be incarnate, so to speak. It's going to be there, physically felt, because He has done it for you. Done it. You know, you're here now because of what He did, because of what Yahweh Shai did. You know, because even when you can't see it, because faith is a thing, hope for things. Grab that, please, brother. Hebrews. You know, faith is something you can't perceive, you can't see it, right? And even though we believe it, we can't fully grasp it, can't fully appreciate it. If I'm trying to understand what I'm saying. Can't really, you know. But when it's happened, when it's fulfilled, it's there now. You know what I mean? It's undeniable, completely 100% undeniable. It's here, and you can feel it. It's tangible. It's here. Whereas right now, you know, we know it, but it's like we're still in the absence of it, so to speak. It's not here. You know, we're hoping to get there to receive that or to feel that or, you know, and so on, right?
So that's a beautiful thing, man. I mean, to believe on it, to pursue things that you don't see, but at the end, you're gonna receive it. That's what it is. It's important, man.
And that's why it says you can't to Abraham righteousness, man. You know, and that's the company we want to keep. That's how we want to be looked at by the Heavenly Father, man. You know.
It's the book of Hebrews 11:1. Now faith is the substance of things hoped for.
We have hope. As fucked up this world is, man, we have hope that there's a way out of this place, man. That there's a better ending than how things look in this world under Esau. Like, where would we be if this world continued under Esau? It don't look like a good fucking ending. You know what I'm saying? It's shit. So we have hope there's a way out of this, man. There's a better ending for us. And the Most High has put it out there for us to understand what that ending is, man. And that's what we want. We want that ending. Because that ending is a good ending for us. Maybe not so much the other nations, man, but fuck them, man. They don't give a shit about us anyway.
They all hate us.
They all hate us, man. And so we're only concerned with the Most High spoke for his people. That's what we're concerned about, man. And we want that. That's what we want. We want that. You know?
The evidence of things not seen. For by it, the herders obtain good reports.
Right? And it's not even like, you know, obviously we believe in reincarnation, but it's not like we can even remember being a part of this or being a part of that, seeing this and hearing that, or we don't remember. So it's even like shit, man. Like it's even worse. You know, like you can't validate anything. There's no way to prove this 100% without no doubt that all this is going to take place, all this has taken place, and all this kind of stuff. It's pure faith.
And the faith is, you know, faith is a gift, man, from Messiah. So it's something that is in you. You can't describe, man. No?
And this is the issue the rest of the world has, because it's a written thing. No one was there, no one remembers, and like they can't fully believe in it. And now that's a mental block to you now. You know, it's a block, so you can't get this truth. But to the elect that were given faith, they can believe it, they can accept it, and they can go through whatever they need to go through to get to this place. Because even Abraham was promised the land, but he never saw the land. He died before then, right? Understanding that he will receive it at a later time. The Lord was not going to lie to him. He would still receive that land, just not as Abraham, or you know, in that time. You know, to come back another time and receive that. Like he's gonna be there. He's gonna be there in the kingdom, man. You know, we're all gonna sit down, man. You know, and drink your yarn, man. You know, and glorify the Heavenly Father. We're gonna do that. So there's a time where that's all gonna take place, but we have to know, despite what happens to us on this side, that we'll still receive what's written here. You know, we have to believe that. You know, and like I said, we died and come back, so it has to be true. You know, carrying that on.
Yeah, and this is the last generation.
Last letter of the alphabet.
Yeah, and we are in the last generation actually. We are the last generation.
Well, even
see the end of this society.
Even at that film with Brad Pitt, World War Z, right? The zombies, right? We've got zombies all over this fucking place, man. Well, I know you see them a lot more in America, man. But here, I see one. I see that, you know, someone, you know, like that spice or whatever. I don't know what the fuck it's called, man. What's that drug called, man? Oh shit. Yeah, that was what I'm talking about. But yeah, man, these zombified. I saw a guy zombified on the fucking street corner, man, outside the shop. I was like, what the fuck is this nigga doing, man? Standing on the edge of the road, cars going by. I'm thinking this guy's gonna kill himself, man. He gonna fall into the road, man. But I don't know, man. He did fall over. You know, he's like kind of balance out of the body. You know, but I know in America you got fucking tons of them. Zombie cities and shit, right? Like I said, you know, in the Esau's alphabet, or you know, Europe, you know, Z is the last letter. Man, what's gonna happen after that? They can't do anything else. The Gen Z's got to be the last one, right? You know, World War Z, World War 3, it rhymes. You know, it has to be it, right? You know, and you got zombies walking around. It has to be now. It has to be the time, man. Shit. You know, how much worse can things get?
And everything that we see, man, See, actually, I mean, the signs of the head. Everything, everywhere you turn, the news, you look up in the sky,
Evil times.
yeah, everything is just, I mean, getting to the head.
We're living in evil times, man. And Mosai said this would be the case. And things are going to become more evil, man. People just don't want to accept this is what's happening. The same way when Rome fell, or why it was falling, nobody wanted to accept that Rome was going to fall. Never. You think the politicians are going to acknowledge that and tell the people? No, they're never going to accept that, man. They're never going to tell you that. They let it fall. There's nothing they could do. But they weren't going to keep you informed. You're going to find out when it's too late.
Yeah.
This is exactly how it's going to be now.
Yeah, you're gonna find out when the supermarkets are empty. That's when you're gonna find out. You're gonna find out when the hand of this world knocking your door, man, dragging you out in the middle. I mean, in the midnight, man. Where when it's cold as well. That's when you're gonna find out, and it's gonna be too late, man.
Whereas the scripture, as in the days of Noah.
Yeah.
These people don't learn from history. It's the same thing. The Most High repeats cycles, man. And you're innocent. You're stuck in you're stuck in the same cycle, and you're coming to the end of it, man. But like I said, no one acknowledges when they're about to be destroyed. No one. So to think that you're safe or this kingdom can run on forever, it just hasn't happened. It never will. Not in these kingdoms. Only Yahweh Shai's kingdom can last forever. And guess what? He's not here. He ain't here on earth right now. So what do you expect to happen? We expect what history has told us and what the word has told us. This is what we expect. Because it hasn't failed. All this hubris, all this pride doesn't change the reality of things. And like I said, even going back to the armies and stuff like that, just because you got a mighty army, history has shown that the mighty army didn't always win.
The Medes and Persia, they were once strong.
Yeah.
They conquered how many provinces? 129, I believe, or something like that.
Yeah, I was speaking about it. It's not 140. I don't know.
I forgot the number, But they take a lot of lands, man.
And you got to think this as well, because obviously Alexander was the one that brought the Persians down, right? Right. Remember, Persia's an empire, big ass empire. All these provinces, all these men from the armies and that. They showed it in 300 that they got so much mans to fight. Like it's ludicrous to fight them, right? But Alexander, I'm assuming he didn't have a big army like that.
Yeah.
He come out of fucking Macedonia. Macedonia isn't a big place,
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? It's not a big place.
So the province, is it?
Was it a province of Persia?
Yeah.
So one small province out of the whole fucking thing, and Alexander was able to take them down. Why? Because the Most High was with him to take the Persians down, because it's prophecy.
Yeah, it was a time.
That's what it comes down to, man. Alexander should never won those wars. Realistically, he probably was even like the mightiest warrior like that. But the Most High made it so that his enemies trembled before him, man, and they fell to him. And then eventually Alexander went too far, and he got messed up, man. He couldn't take down all the provinces, because it was meant to be left to the generals that took over and caused a whole fucking bunch of chaos, and caused problems for our people. So that was all part of prophecy, man, and that is what this world really runs on, man. The word of the Heavenly Father is what the world runs on, man. Not man's might or man's pride. They don't run off that, man. You got some information there? You trying to look for something nice and saucy?
Yeah, no, I just want to look for the provinces.
Okay. The number of them.
They just show different.
So yeah, man, it's not about who got the mightiest army. It's not about all that sort of stuff, man. Okay, the Most High decides what's gonna happen. Thank you for us. Lord's given us understanding, to believe in His word. So we know what's gonna happen. It's everybody else that has a problem. It doesn't want to admit the facts, the truth. But like I said, no one ever did, and they all end up in the same place. In history somewhere, they got crushed. They got defeated and had to hand it over to somebody else. Well, Yahweh Shai is the one's going to take over. Esau is the end of the world. It was usually so-called white people, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followed. What the Israelites, beginning with our Lord Jehovah Shai, because this is his domain, this is his kingdom, his rulership. And we are joint heirs with Jehovah Shai, you know? But when we get into power, that will be it, forever. Because what is the one thing that we're going to have that no other kingdom's ever had? Righteousness. Sin-free. Because it's sin that only brings down kingdoms. Iniquity brings down kingdoms. And there's been iniquity in every kingdom. So it has to fall at some point, right? It's not righteous. But if the Most High is making us perfect, right? There's no sin amongst us, then that kingdom can go forever. Because that's what the Most High wants. He wants a righteous rulership, man. The only reason these other heathens are in rulership, man, is free to punish us, man, to be fair. You know, to have us in captivity to these nations. Preparing us for ownership, you know, rulership.
Yeah, we're like 127.
Okay, 127 provinces, yeah. So, you know, and say, if Macedonia was just one of them, it's small in comparison, right? You know, Alexander didn't have the budget. He didn't have the massive armies to take down the Persians, but he still did. For whatever means he did it, you know, tactics or whatever the case may be, the Most High made him do those things. You know, got the jump on them, and or, you know, whatever the case may be. Because it's not like he went to war with every province. In certain battles that took place, man, and they ended up conceding to him. You know, so he's saying Alexander used what the Most High gave him, was, you know, some tactical advantages to claim Persia, all the provinces, and make it his own. That's what he did. You know, but it's the Most High. It's by the Most High's choosing. And that's all played. That's all written here in these scriptures as part of the prophecies, man. And that's how it's played out on the earth. And you think this kingdom is going to be any different, man? This is the end. This is the toes made of clay and iron. And what happens after that? The rock, the rock comes in, right? Which is Yahweh Shai, and smashes that statue to pieces, man, and became a great mountain. You know? That's the government, man. That's the rulership of Yahweh Shai and the Israelites, man. Okay? And that's what we're invested in. This is what we believe in. Just like Abraham believed in, you know, the children that he would have and the land that he would, you know, he would be, you know, that he would receive. We believe in the same thing. We believe in the kingdom, man. We believe in Yahweh Shai. We believe in the Heavenly Father and the things that he promised us, man. You know? And it doesn't matter who you don't believe and who wants to laugh or whatever, because your kingdom's going to shit anyway. So who gives a shit? You could be wrong, but your kingdom's still going down, so fuck you.
Messiah put you in a trick run, man. You know, you're destroying each other, man. Destroying his moral. I mean, you're destroying each other in morality. You know, your integrity is low. You know, and also Messiah give you weapon that at the hand you're gonna use to destroy each other, man. That nuclear missile. You know, so your hand is been what? It's been determined, man, from the beginning. You know, as the Bible say, this was the hand of the word, and Jacob was the beginning of it that for it. You know, so you're not gonna have any more of rulership in the time to come, man. You know.
So I'll read a couple of scriptures in the comic book, man. You got salvation of the elect, Shalom up. He got here 2 Corinthians chapter 5 and 7. So for we walk by faith, not by sight. Like I said, we don't see the things we believe in are not manifested per se at this moment in time. Although we can see what we can see is these prophecies playing out. This is why we keep, why you pay attention to the news and the things that are going on in the earth, man, because these are signs. The scripture tells us, man, indications of what's happening, right? He also got up here salvation. Galatians chapter 5 verse 5. For we through the Spirit wait for the hope of righteousness by faith. Okay, that's what we are. That's what we do, man. Right? We believe in the word the Most High have given us and our forefathers. And who are we to doubt it? And in the day, everything has happened according as this word is, as it's been written.
We ourselves coming in the face. It's part of the word, man. You know? In the last days, Moses said, "What? He's gonna put his feet back in his what? In his men, man, which are the prophet, to stand against what? This wicked kingdom, this wicked society."
So that in itself is prophecy, right? Because being in the valley of dry bones and that, right, which is America, this is where the truth, sprouted out of, and we was, being fed or watered by this word, given understanding. This is where the truth came up from America, and this is why this truth is now, or just like any spring, it's this distributes itself, right? And it's gone around the whole world and raised all these camps. While I was here in England, raised from that spout that came out of America, man. But that's all part of this prophecy.
Now, brother, all over the world, man. To the point, I mean, down under, man.
Yeah.
Brother preaching the word. Go back, I mean, they all Europe.
Yeah, we had a brother from Italy come down, the other week. You know what I mean? And like I said, but again, it's something it wasn't there. It didn't exist at one point. The camps here in the UK didn't exist at one point. It was all in America at one point, right? Well, even then, it didn't exist in America. And then one moment it did, right? And all these things that weren't manifested have become manifested, man. All these prophecies have become manifested. So who are we to doubt? You know what I'm saying? There's things that happen that we never thought would happen. And it was the same for the great men of our forefathers, man. They were told things or shown things that hadn't manifested yet. But in due time, it did come to pass. Even if they didn't see it personally, it still came to pass.
We see it now.
We see it now. Because even
captivity. This captivity was it prophesied?
Exactly. I was going to mention the previous captivity in Egypt, right? Because Abraham was told that was it Abraham that told him that you're going to go into captivity? Your children, right? He didn't see that. He was told that. So obviously he believed it because Abraham's a man of faith. But what happened later? They went into Egypt, into captivity. Because everything was good in Egypt, right? The Israelites had their own land and all that kind of stuff in Goshen. I think Goshen went it, right? They were living good. But then different pharaohs came and one took offense to the Israelites, and that's when it started going down. But that wasn't foreseeable at the time. But they had Joseph there. Joseph was looking after them. So they didn't foresee that. Like, that wasn't there then. But it happened. And that's the thing. You might not see it now, but it's going to happen.
Even in the time of Noah, as we go back again.
Yeah.
Most of the people, they didn't see in that time, like, they didn't believe, like, the one day it's going to rain.
Yeah.
But eventually it's rained, man. And only 8 souls were delivered from that great flood, man.
Yeah.
Because that's what Mosiah did. He flooded the whole earth in that time. And the people who were there were all what? Destroyed, except for those 8 souls, man. So we are speaking, we are telling you the same thing at this time, man.
Let's say, so why should we have reason to doubt? Like, it's been proven over and over. So it's like, well, as a man in the flesh, yeah, you might feel like that sometimes because shit, innit? This life is hell for us, but we know it's going to change. Whether we're in the last days, we're in the last time. Because what I was about to say is, even if we don't see it for ourselves, we might die, whatever, right? But we'll still see it because we're gonna come back.
When our apostle, he's been saying that we are living months away from what? From the end of this world. You believe and understand, you understand. This place have no time left. It's just months away. Any time from now, anything's gonna happen.
And if anything could push you over the edge.
Yeah.
And I know what we sound like because obviously we want every event to push it over the edge. So of course, when something happens, we we're careful about it because we know like not necessarily it's gonna happen like overnight just like that, but at the same time it could. So when certain things take place, certain wars and rumors of wars and things like that, we don't jump straight on it. We know it's going to lead to bigger, better things. Yeah, but we can't give you a time span. But it could happen quick. But we know, what we also do know, there are other prophecies at play that have to come to pass. So we can't get ahead of ourselves. We can't get ahead of ourselves because we know the mark has to come out. It has to be here. And it's being used in small places in the earth right now, or whatever. It's got to come out in mass. The whole world is going to accept this mark. It's going to be pushed out there for all to see and to know about.
Actually, this word already, it's already been handed. Since the Lord was on the scene. When he was on the scene, he died on the cross, That was it, man. This society was already doomed to destruction.
Yep.
Because the Awashai was a witness, in those times, for how wicked this society was. I mean, because this is society. I'm talking about the society because this society go back to who? To the Edomite who were in Lom. This is the Lom all over again.
Those rulers,
Yeah.
they're here again today.
Yeah.
These Rothschilds, these banking elites.
Trump,
because because you had the plebeians and the patricians, right back in Rome. The patricians were the elite, rich, right? And that's who you got. Like I said, the banking elite here, same thing, really running shit behind the scenes. You got your plebeians, your Labour parties and stuff like that, who are supposed to be acting on behalf of the people, but really they got their own interests too, and they're just kind of playing back and forth with the elites. But they all do it. You know what I'm saying? Because they all want money. They're not genuine people where they care about the people, man. They're here trying to get deals and business deals and connections and whatever, different job roles, whatever the case may be. But they're meant to be for the people, but they're not.
They're all businessmen. In suit, man. They come humble before you to ask for your vote.
Yep.
So they can have full control of you, man.
It's all deceit. And they might come through on some things that they said. They might keep true some things that they said. Maybe.
As the brother say, even you brother say most of the time, like this man may invest on you, maybe 10 million, but you have to ask yourself how much does he get back? From those 10 million.
And what does it cost you? Yeah. Because like I say, they might come around and say, oh yeah, we're gonna build a factory here, and give people jobs, right? Right? Because maybe unemployment's high in a particular area. But what's gonna happen from that? You want to go to work. Someone's paying more taxes now. Someone's coming off benefits now. So they're saving money already. But that's just the beginning of it. You know what I'm saying? There's so much money they're gonna make from having that factory. They're building cars or whatever they want to build. Poison you at the same time. And then you want to go into the medical system and pay for prescription drugs and he's making tons of money no matter where you turn, man. He's making money, man. So it's always an investment for him. He's not investing in you, he's investing in himself. That's what Esau does. That's why he always gets rich. You don't get rich. You get a job. You get a job, you get to work hard, but he get rich.
You got to be busy.
You get to be busy. Stress about bills. That's what you get to do. It's just, double edged sword shit. But Esau he's the one that really benefits out of it, man. And like I said, because the elites rule this world, that's who everyone has to deal with. So it doesn't matter about party systems and that. Everybody answers to the elites. Everybody. Everyone's trying to get crumbs from them.
They want to get deals, man.
Yeah. So all this politics shit don't mean shit. It's just a way to get votes, to beguile you, and to get votes so they can get in a favorable position. That is all it is, man. And look like they're doing something good, but you don't really understand the complications of what it is that what they're doing, man. What's that saying they got? It's like robbing Peter to pay Paul and all things like that. It's just, it goes right. It's never really, like, what I'm saying? It's just benefiting themselves over and over again. So it looks like they're doing you good. Oh yeah, I got paid, but I just robbed that guy though. You know what I'm saying? It's just that, and that's why when you check out the statistics with the rich and the poor, that gap gets massive. It gets bigger and bigger every time. But we're supposed to believe that we got these rich people out here that care about the world. They want to save people and save the world, but people are going in more and more into poverty. How does that make sense? Where are all these philanthropists? Where's Bill Gates? Oh yeah, but I'm just trying to save global climate. Well, what about the poor people? Oh, maybe it'd be better if they weren't here. You know what I'm saying? Less people on the earth, the better it is for the planet, right? So they choose what they want to invest in, innit? They don't want to invest in you. They want to invest in their own agendas.
They rather pay. They rather build a jet so they can fly away, so-called the moon. While and they will spend millions and billions,
Richard Branson, Virgin Galactic. Yeah.
But there are some poor people there in the favela, in Brazil, or America itself, here in England as well, isn't it?
That's what makes
homeless,
But that's what makes me laugh as well, right? People believe, right, that this whole transhumanism movement, right, all this technology that we're meant to be, you know, we can get upgraded and we could do so much different things with this technology, you know, embedded in us, right? Most people think that's for them. But ask yourself this year: can you book a flight on Virgin Galactic? All this technology and investment they're making to do all these great things. Can you afford it? Or can the elite afford it? Can only the elite afford it? Yes, only the elite can afford it, man. It's the same with this technology. Esau wants to live forever, so he's gonna spend as much money as he needs to try and live forever.
Yeah, and if they have to deem you good for them, it's because you have skills or something more important that you need from them. Like maybe doctor, specialist, or something like that.
Yeah, he'll keep useful people around.
Really.
Yeah, he'll keep useful people around. If those are not useful, he don't give a shit about it. So if he destroys all your jobs because he wants to bring in AI, oh, AI is great because it's so advanced. Yeah, but at what cost? It's gonna cost you. It costs the common man work, just like machines cost man work. You know, these automated, you know, machines or whatever. Man, that's man working, right? That's good jobs. But like that, like I was saying about all the technology that's being created, that's what he's so great. Like he might test it out on somebody's. Oh yeah, I'm gonna get this man a bionic leg. He can run again. You know. Oh yeah, it's great. He can run, right? But they're test subjects. You know what I'm saying? You can't afford it because these men that get on those programs don't pay for it. Them men haven't tried it. These men are going for the trial, right? But if it was available on, like, I know you America, you got to pay. No, they got the care. No, America used to pay for the insurance and that kind of stuff, isn't it? Yeah. For your medical stuff, right? If that was available for you to purchase, how much is it going to cost? Can you afford it? No, it's not for you, man. You know? Oh yeah, I can move shit with my mind. It's not for you. You know? You need to have access to that because they can afford it, man. You ain't even gonna have a fucking job. You're gonna be in your house, being monitored 24/7 with MOTVs in your hands and your heads, man. You know, you ain't gonna have no opportunity to do none of that type of shit, man. Or purchase, it's not for you, man. You know, the world that's being created is for the elites.
To more control, to have more control, man. Even the car, this modern cars, they are what? They are CEPs, man. You know, they can be controlled much, you know. So it's just, I mean, that's what the point is the agenda is what? To build this 15-minute seat, you know.
Yeah, you want to lock you in.
Yeah, so you can lock you in those prisons, man. You know, so you can be there, they can be on the other side, you know, and they can do anything they want.
You know, you buy what they want you to buy. You know, you go where they want you to go. You know, you always sleep where they want you to sleep.
That's good, man.
Shit like that, man. It's mad. Go ahead.
That's what I say. You may be in the deep sleep, man.
Yeah, get up.
The next president, the thing is.
If I was shocking you and shit, man, shit.
Wake you up.
Don't need coffee, man. Just get electrocuted. You know, like this is the world that's coming, man. This is the world Esau wants. That's why the mark of the beast is important. Right? You gonna grab that? Yeah, no man shall buy or sell it save he that hath the mark. Right? That is control that Esau has been dreaming about for so long. And that's why cash and things like that, that's the thing of the past, man. He can't monitor that. He wants to monitor you, man. He wants to put you on the blockchain. He wants to tokenize everything, man, and manage everything down to the is it micro level, man. You know, you're breathing too much CO2. And he's doing that. There's bills that you can get now that will show you how much CO2 you're emitting, how much energy you're using in your house, what's your effect on the world. They make you feel like, oh shit, I better fuck that, man. Fuck all that, man. Esau's the worst one. He's the worst one for all that shit anyway. But he gonna blame you for it. Oh yeah, you're breathing too much, bro. You need to have one less breath a day. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna do half breaths. It's shit like that. You know what I mean? He's fucking going way overboard, man. Yeah, but this devil, he can enjoy everything he wanna do. He go take his private jet places. He got his own fucking private island. He could do a fucking barbecue. He can do all kinds of shit, man. He can have fucking mad sex if he want. He can do all of that, but no, you can't. You can't have children.
They show him.
Bro, come on, man. Who wants to be in this place, man?
They show him in the C-19, isn't it? You know, they've been locking people in their houses. Yeah. You know,
they've been separating you inside your own house.
Yeah.
You know, or if you got COVID, you got locked them away in the bedroom. You got to stay away from them. What the fuck, man? This is just crazy, man. Can't go see your grandma and shit. It's fucked up.
But they were partying, you know.
Yeah, they're partying.
They go for holidays and stuff like that.
Fucking partying, taking drugs. They're doing all about this shit, man. The things that they tell you not to do, they don't abide by the same things, man. And everyone should know this. The things that they create is a prison for you. Why they get to have freedom? You know, they don't want you to eat meat, but they're gonna eat all the meat. You know, they want you to eat insects and shit. You know, some insects are lawful, by the way, but but you know, they don't want you to have like a good life. They want you to be oppressed more than you are now. You know.
Selling the seed as well.
Seeds? Yeah. Well,
So
yeah.
they want you to grow your own food.
Well, I know in certain states in America you can't grow your own fruit. You can't grow, have your own garden, that kind of stuff. It's mental. Like, why? Well, because we can't control. Yeah, that sort of shit. Because they got the FDA, not FDA. Food. Yeah, FDA. You know, you have to have certain license, and they've got to be under strict conditions, and he just wants control, man. You know, that's why he runs all these organizations. He's the one that makes them. It's supposed to be like, oh, they're here for your protection, to make sure everything's correct for you, so you're eating right and all this kind of stuff. But they're the same ones that are here poisoning you. Like the C19 was part of the FDA, man. They had to prove it, which they never got. They never got approval. So come on, man. Esau's is the devil, man. His intentions are not good. It's not good. Right? But yeah, grab that Revelation. Yeah.
This is the book of Revelation 13 and 16. I'm from 15. And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak, and it calls that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed.
Right, so if you don't agree, you don't want to be treated in this manner, you don't want to abide by this new system that Esau wants to put in place, you're an enemy. You're in the way. You're a rebel. You know, you are you're a terrorist or extremist or whatever they want to label you as, man. Whatever it is they want to label you, they label it, man. You're an enemy, right? And you are liable to be killed.
Like they say now, it's like, before if you say something against them, GW,
you're the worst thing in the world. Yeah, but this is the thing, because I remember, what was this, man? I think I might have had something to do with the whole Bin Laden thing, when it was hunting them down, didn't it? But they was fighting associates. I might be, don't quote me on this, but they were looking for someone, but they killed an American citizen that was out there with these T groups, right? These terrorist groups, right? And they killed him. They didn't give him trial. They didn't go to, some of them men didn't went to Guantanamo, never seen the light of day again. No trial or nothing, bro. So they will do it. If they label you such, they can do it, and they will do it because they've got a way of doing it before. You know what I'm saying? And given the state of the world and the chaos that's going to be here, people are not going to bat an eyelid to that, man, because it's going to be so fucking chaotic anyway. You know what I mean? And people are going to believe that these men are actually here causing these problems. We're causing these problems. They're going to treat us like that. That's why they're going to hate us even more than they do now.
Let's go back again. When the C19 came, it was the same thing, man. Like if you don't wear the thing,
you're killing everybody.
You're killing. You're the enemy. Actually, you become enemy.
Yeah. Because it was getting very volatile, man. People were getting real angry. People wanted to fight and shit, man. Like, where's your mouth? We want to get in your face. Well, don't get too close. 2 meters, man. But yeah, people want to get in your face and fight you and shit, man. Because you're endangering everybody. The only person endangering people is Esau, man. Getting you fucking to line up and take these sticks. You know?
As goes on, say, and he causes all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads.
Right? So it's a global scheme. And in this moment in time, you've got these global organizations having more and more authority in this earth. Again, back with the C19, you had the WHO, right? That's a world organization. They were telling people how they should be dealing with these things, right? And they were talking about giving WHO more power to enforce things on governments to make them do certain things. Because even though this happened, government still had the ability to decide how they were going to handle it. Who was recommending what they should do. But there was an article I read a while back that they were saying that they were looking into giving WHO more power. So when they decide that this is how it should be dealt with, it's not a question of what you think you should be doing. They're going to tell governments that this is what they should be doing. That's right. So there's no saying no. There is no, well, I don't know about that. You're going to have to do what they say, or there's problems that you're going to get afterwards. Man, I go to prison and all that kind of crazy shit, right? So more powers be given to these unofficial, unelected bodies that Esau set up around the world, you know? And these governments are going to implement that and say, well, they said they've got to do it. They said I've got to do it. You know, we don't want to do it, but they always say that. Oh, we don't really want to do this, but they want to seem like they're on your side. You know, they don't agree. They review. We're like the people. We agree. We disagree with what they're doing, but they tell us we got to do it. So there's no choices no more. Choices being taken away. So when the next one comes, not if, but when the next one comes, right? You're going to be told what to do. And it's not, you're not going to be able to answer to nobody because there's like these shadow bodies, man. They're in some, you know what I mean? They're not governed. No one can be really held accountable like that. You know, you're not gonna vote them out. You know what I'm saying? Oh, we don't agree. We're gonna get rid of the Tories. It's not gonna be that. You're not gonna have a decision on who's running that, right? So you're just gonna have to do what you're being told. But this is why. Yeah, you grab that. I'm gonna grab this in a minute.
This is the book of Daniel 8:25. And through his policy also he shall cause craft to prosper in his hand, and he shall magnify himself in his heart, and by peace shall destroy many. And that's what the Esau have been doing, man. You know, just to begin with C19. You know, we use that because that's what is still in the head of the people. You know, to this day. You know, they've been implementing this draconian, laws. You know, try to make a thing around, try to prison people in a way that at the end they have no choice but to follow their ways, man. You know, and that's what Esau has been doing for so long, since he was when he came to rulership. But we use C19 as the thing that it happened just recent, man.
He's putting pressure on the people, man.
Yeah.
You know, pressure on God, pressure on God. He's not leaving you with many choices. He's taking choices away, right? So the only real choice, the only logical, carnal choice is to go with what they're saying, what they're telling you to do, right? But then we have another option. Okay, we have the Lord, right? Because the Lord has given us a way, right? We're going to choose that. No, we're going to choose that over Esau's way, man, because Esau's way going to lead everyone to die, man. It's to perish.
That's what he said.
Yep. Yep.
He said, and by peace he shall destroy many. And he did it. He came, in the land of America. What did he say? He was making deal with so-called Native America. He went there to Africa and all these lands that he'd been going. He came with two. In one end he got sword, in one end he got Bible, in some way or form, in a way of Christianity. But he also he went there with his policy, man. You know, to beguile people. You know, to give them so-called democracy, but it's not democracy. You know, at the end, he dropped bombs and he, flattened the lands, man.
Yeah, love bombs.
Yeah. That's how Esau is, man. As it goes on to say, he shall also stand up against the prince of princes, but he shall be broken without hand. And that's the book of Revelation 19. Yeah? He's gonna try to fight even with Yahweh Shai Mashiach, man, when he comes, man, but he's gonna be what? Broken without hand, man.
This is also talking about another time as well, though, isn't it? This is I might be thinking something else. That's right. No, I might be thinking about a separate scripture.
Let me see.
Yeah, no, if I'm
Yeah,
correct,
I
there
see
might be another breakdown
Yeah, I think
for that. Innit? I just can't remember right this minute. I think that might have something that happened before, an earlier time. But the same is true. Esau still plans to fight against the Lord and against the prophecies. So he's gonna find himself in the same situation. You know what I'm saying? You know. But like I said, you know, these world organizations, they're gonna, you know, put pressure on the government, to put pressure on the people, right, to conform to what it is they're saying. Because the other side is, if you don't do it, again, if you don't take the MOTB, you can be put to death, right? And that you're gonna starve. Because if you can't buy nothing, you can't sell nothing to get anything, how are you gonna eat? And that's why a lot of people, a lot of people really conceded to the idea really mentally, because they conceded to the C19. They've already in their mind conceded to the fact that they're going to do this. Because if they're prepared to do this, they're definitely going to do that. Because when a man's belly's empty, man, will do anything pretty much. You know. But like I said, we have a second option. Well, really our only option in all reality, right? We're going to lean upon the Lord in that time. We're going to depend upon Him to provide for us, man. Because we know anyone that takes that mark is going to be destroyed, right? But if you ain't got faith, you ain't going to believe what I just said. And you're going to take that mark and think everything's going to be okay. When they shall say peace and safety, then shall come sudden destruction. You don't understand by taking that, you really kind of put an X, you know, a mark upon you, literally, right? For the Most High to target you for judgment, right? Because that's spoken about in Revelation 14, the next chapter. What's going to happen to those that take that mark? Right, so you think that you're saving yourself, but again, scriptures also speak about they who shall shall seek to save their life shall lose it. Because you're thinking that you're doing the logical thing. You're doing what you're doing, what you need to do to survive. But there's another way to survive, a spiritual way to survive. You know.
So the man shall live. Shall not live by bread alone.
That's right.
So we have to believe and
keep your faith and integrity in that time. You know. Because he says, those who shall lose their life shall find it. Right? So that's our mentality. We know it's going to be hard. We know it's going to look like, oh, there's no way out of this. It's hard. You know what I mean? We understand that. But going back to not having the doubt, because the evidence is here, we know the Most High can deliver. And we know the Lord can provide. Because even with those fucking bitch-ass Israelites that are complaining in the wilderness, the Lord still gave them water. The Lord dropped manna from heaven. So it's possible. You know what I'm saying? So we shouldn't be thinking on a carnal level like these people think on a carnal level. Like these are the only ways. Esau's the only one that can provide us with substance. No, that's not true. The Most High is the one that provided him the power to provide substance, right? So the Most High can take that away from him too. It's the Most High that gives it. You know? Say again?
I think it's the hours, right?
What he's reading?
Daniel 8.
Yeah. Check that.
So what?
I haven't gone over that for a while, but yeah, so you know, we believe that the Most High can provide for us in those times, man. But we ain't got to go Esau's route because he's forcing people into that route. Because that's why he's limiting your options. He's leading you down that one way to him, you know, to his way, what he wants you to do. It's manipulation, right? But we ain't got to cave into that. We ain't got to do what he says, you know. Oh, that's what I was going to do. I was going to read this. Because I mentioned because these world organizations are going to put pressure, right, and cause these governments to do what they want to do. But some people are gonna accept, and some people say no, we ain't gonna listen to that. Blah 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 blah, right?
Even this what they call them Christian groups in America.
The Patriots. Yeah.
They are some of the. I mean, those are the some.
They get ready for war.
Yeah, they're good. You know, like,
They're buying weapons and ammunition, man, and target practice because they're on a carnal level. You know what I'm saying? They're thinking they got to go fight the government. Yeah, they think they got to go to war with the government for their rights, for the freedom. Right, freedom.
There's a movie coming. It's called Civil War.
Yes.
You know?
Yes. Yeah, that's good. You know another movie I see a trailer of that we want to see now? Was it Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes? That was looking hard. I was like, yeah, I've got to watch that as soon as it comes out, man. You know, I rarely go to cinema, but I might have to go watch it in the cinema. I know it's alright. But yeah, but you know what? It's the times as well, man. All these types of movies are coming out, man, because it's just the time we're living in, man. Like, why would Hollywood, something that exists in America, make so much movies of its own destruction? Why would you do that, man? That's like you're asking for trouble. It's a bad omen, man. You know.
I believe one of the directors, he said, in order to make a good movie, you need to what? To go back to the Bible. I believe I don't remember.
Yeah, I know. I heard someone. Yeah, I heard someone say that. But that's where they get the inspiration from, man.
Inspiration they get from the word of Most High.
You know, because there's always a place that has to that's being threatened to be destroyed, right? It's just because you know America's so focalized on themselves. It's always the American that gets destroyed in their movies, right? I've never really watched another movie with someone else getting destroyed like that.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like in the Middle East, there's no movies in the Middle East where the Middle East gets destroyed. Like you don't see it, innit? Yeah, you don't see that. But America gets destroyed all the time.
Which movie? It was Florida or something like that. The only place that was safe was Africa.
Was it? Yeah. Oh, was that no? 2012.
I think so.
Is it that one? 'Cause I remember there was one spot on the earth that didn't get touched, didn't it?
They got these big ships and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's 2012. Yeah, that was a 2012 movie. Yeah, I remember that movie. Yeah.
So they've been showing America being destroyed, but not as a part, man.
Yeah, man. They know, man. You know what I'm saying? But they like to throw it out there, man. But at the same time, they like to have you in ignorance. You know?
They make you feel like it's entertainment.
Yeah.
But they know something, you know? Because the elite that are on the top, they know, man, who they are, you know?
Because they'll tell us, oh, we've been watching too many movies, huh? You know? We just Hollywood got the magic spell on us, man. We just believe in the Hollywood movies. No, it's the other way around. Because the Hollywood movies get this inspiration from this. You know what I mean?
They use codes, man. You know, to bring their information to their peers, man.
Yeah, and they like to mock the little people anyway. They're sadistic, man. You know? So they get off on that, man.
And most of them, they're not going to be in America.
No, that's what I'm saying. They ain't going to be in America.
That's what I'm saying.
You know, the Rothschilds are not in America. Rothschilds are over here. You know? But you got idiots. I mean, you got some rich people, rich Americans that are building bunkers and shit. Like, they ain't going to fucking help you, man.
Toms.
I know Zuckerberg, he's building a bunker right now. I don't know where though. I don't know if it's in America or it's somewhere else. I didn't actually see that part. But you know, these guys are building bunkers. Those that are building bunkers in America, but it's pointless. Absolutely pointless, man. Waste of money.
We was gonna use like 200 something.
200 billion, yeah. Bro, that's not. Come on, man. So what? You know what? I covered that in the video, right? And I made this point. These, like I said, you know, these people are philanthropists, right? They care about people in the world. Why the fuck are they spending 200 billion on themselves? If they're gonna build a bunker, why don't they build a bunker for everybody? It's his personal fucking bunker, bro. But no one else is gonna be there but him. And he's, you know, his butler. You know what I'm saying? His butt boy. I don't know. But yeah, but like, you got all this money, and you think the world's gonna, like, doomsday, Armageddon, nukes is gonna happen, but you're not trying to save other people. It just shows you, man. Esau don't give a fuck, man. Esau really doesn't care. It's just an act. It's all just a fucking act, man. Like he don't even need to spend that much money on himself. You know what I mean?
Because you don't know. I mean, what tomorrow's gonna be, man.
Well,
that's why even someone say to look behind. Like, I mean, just to have power. Because like when you die, you don't know who you're gonna left behind. You're worse, man. If you all this time you've been busy
building, and
this and that, but when you die, you don't know who you're
the person that inherits it, man, might just fuck it all up, man.
Yeah.
You know, that's a scary thought, man. Your legacy is destroyed because of a fool.
Yeah.
Because your son was a fool.
Yeah.
That's why you got to look after your family. You got to raise your children the right way. And in this world, you know, it's difficult to do, obviously. But we ain't got the shit to build up enough anyway. But like, if you're rich or whatever, you got legacy. You better make sure your son's on point, man. Don't let him be some fucking playboy waste man. You know that he's gonna inherit and snort these fucking inheritance up his nose. So stupid shit. This is what happens with these dudes. They get drunk and strong on drugs. They just waste, man. He's like, it's got to be my fucking son, man. But that's because you've been too busy, you know, making money or whatever. You're not even paying attention to your family or whatever, man. Because you're just about making more and more money. Well, you have to balance things out, man. You got to balance things, man.
Yeah, so like these people they've been preparing, they're building these bunkers, but they don't know if they're gonna one day be in those bunkers.
Yeah. You don't know where you're gonna be at any moment, like
that movie, The Hand, and the hand scene, like that girl found the what? That bunker.
Yeah.
Like the movie, I mean, whatever she want was there.
There's food in there.
Yeah, everything.
No one was in there though.
Nobody was there, and the door was open. You know, so it's like, I mean, you may prepare everything, but at the end of the day, those who didn't prepare are gonna come and what? Enjoy it, man. And that's gonna be what we ask, man. You know.
But that reminds me of that scripture. It speaks about the man that had like great possessions. And he didn't know what to do with it, right? So he figured that he'll build a bigger place for him to store it and you know, make more, like get more. But then the Most High took his life, you know, during the night kind of thing. And it's like, thou fool, right? As the Lord said, thou fool. And now I require thy soul. You know, so you had these plans and, you know, you had all these possessions or whatever, but you didn't get to do what you thought you were going to do. So there's a book we used to read at school, or was taught at school, the plans of, there's a quote, the plans, oh shit, the best laid plans of mice and men rarely ever go awry, right? So you can plan for shit, man. It don't mean nothing, because no plan goes completely to plan. You know, so you might just find yourself, yeah, you super prepared, but you ain't ready. Yeah, you're not there, you know. You're somewhere else getting caught up somewhere.
Yeah, Mosiah said the going of men are what? Are from Mosiah. You know, so they also said that the heart of the kings are in the heart of Mosiah. So no one can choose what he wants or what he can do. You know? It's Mosiah in control. Mosiah say control both left and right. You know? If you want to. So whatever you may be doing, you know, whatever you may be, it's because of the will of the Heavenly Father. You are there, man. You know?
And another thing, man, you might even be safe in your bunker, right? But you're never safe. You might be safe with what you're thinking that you're trying to fight against or whatever. But you're not safe from the Most High. Never. It don't matter where you are, right? So if you ain't right, guess what? You can die. It's really as simple as that. If you ain't right, you can die. Right? When Most High make you have a heart attack, with a fucking red ant fucking sneaks in your bunker and bites your toe, and you get fucking, you know, anaphylactic shock or whatever the fuck it is, and you die because of it. Bro, there's so many ways. Your woman bugs out, you fucking slit your throat in your sleep. You just don't know, you know?
So move Amos 5 and 18. Woe to you that desire the day of the Lord. To what end is it for you? The day of the Lord is darkness and not light, as if a man did free from a lion and a bear met him.
Right? Because we're going to be surrounded by trouble, surrounded by evil, there's no real safe space. There's not going to be no safe space around you, man. You can't go home and feel that you're safe. Like some people, you know, when you're outside, it's like, oh, you know, there's people around. I'm going to go home. Because you feel like it's safer there, right? But your home is a target. People want to come into your home and see what you got. So you're not going to be safe at home. You're not going to be safe outside. You're not going to be safe, period. So you're just going to go from one problem to another, one trouble to another, man. And like I said, you're never going to feel at ease.
You're going to flood in your back.
Yeah. You know, what'd you do? What'd you do, man? Where'd you go? So,
I mean, must take control, I mean, this whole realm that we're in.
Yep.
And even above. So he can control. I mean, whatever you may be, make those efforts, and the whole bank is gonna shrink you for you. I will make open the fountain of the water, man, from the
Bro,
basement to flood your
bro,
bank.
it's like a fucking sinkhole. You
Yeah.
know, open up the earth and your shit just disappear. You know what I mean? It's like it, the thing is, right? We see these things now happen in different places of the world, right? Sinkholes and floods and all that kind of stuff, right?
It's funny because you say simple.
Or what?
Because I mean, you're in the bank, and then you say open more bank.
Deeper down, you know,
And then yes, close it.
deeper. But like, we see these things happening in the earth now. But in the time to come, so much crazy stuff's going to be happening. So much going to be happening, bro. It's like literally anything could happen. Like you think you're on solid ground, now you might not be. You know what I'm saying? Sinkholes open up, swallow your ass. You're fucked. You're done, innit? You know?
That's what I say, man. Fear Musiani.
That's it.
Fear of Musa is the beginning of wisdom. So we understand these things through what? The fear. Knowing that Musa is in control. Musa is the one who judges. Musa is the one who kills and gives life. Man. You have no control of your life. Man. Every step you make is being counted, man.
That's why this truth and your faith is a defense. It's your armor. It's what protect you. Right? That is, even though they're intangible things, they're the real tangible things that's going to defend us, man. We can't take, safety in a building or just in weapons, or, whatever the case may be, money or whatever. It's going to be those things that the Lord has given us as gifts, treasures, right? This truth and this knowledge is a gift to us. Wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy time, right? The Lord is going to defend those men that the Lord gave those to, So we're not going to be worried like other men are worried. Yes, it's going to be scary, but we're still in the flesh. We're going to feel fucking, concern and worry, fear, whatever, to a certain degree. But we're going to trust. We're going to trust in the Lord, and we're going to walk in the Spirit. Wherever the Lord guides us to, where He wants us to be, wherever the outcome may be, whether it be life or death, in our lots,
Yeah, as you say, I mean, 1,000 and 10,000 is going to be what? Going to fall beside you, but evil's not going to touch you.
That's right.
That's all it's going to be. Moses is going to send his angel to what? To be with you. Man.
And you read that earlier about opening Elisha's eyes to see what was around him, and he saw the angels in the chariots. Right, we're gonna be delivered, man. There's forces, the angels are out here, man, working, guiding, defending, protecting. The men of the Lord out here, man. Right? You might not see them, obviously, but they're not. They ain't like men. They don't slack on their work. They don't slack on their work, man. They're diligent in their work, right? They're not gonna catch the angel off guard. Oh, he wasn't looking. Oh, he got. Oh, shit, man, got shot. No, the angel's gonna be he's watching. He's dealing with stuff, man. He ain't on tea break. You know what I'm saying? He ain't protect you when you're on tea break.
Area 51, I believe, in America. They say like it's a place where the chariots pass.
Yeah.
No, that's a lie.
Yeah, man.
There's nothing like that, man. The angel never make mistake. Man.
Esau just got like secret experiments and shit. That's all that shit is, man. He did some weird fucked up shit there. Fucking making chimeras and fucked up shit. Ain't no fucking angel spacecraft or alien spacecraft or whatever, man. Yeah, fucking. See, you guys are watching too much movies, man. That's what it is, man. Fucking aliens and shit, man. What the fuck's wrong with you guys? Fucking Greys and fucking Anunnaki.
Jeremiah 9:3. God said the Lord, let not the wise man glory in his wisdom, neither let the mighty man glory in his might.
Oh, but hold on. America glorifies in their might. And Esau glorifies his intelligence and shit, isn't it, right? What's the Lord saying? The Lord saying don't say, it's got the word that he used there.
Right.
Glory, don't glory. Told you not to glory in that. But America full of America, yeah. Greatest military, it's so much pride.
Yeah, pride is compassion.
Yeah, right? The Lord says that's not how you're supposed to be. right?
God is abomination.
That's right. And before pride becoming before fall, right? And that's exactly what the course that Esau's on. And you so-called white people, you're just too stupid to see that, you know, with all your intelligence that you have.
It's your own downfall, man.
Yeah, that freaking big head of yours, man.
And that is even boils down to this. I mean, individual people of the world, they are in the same mindset, man. They're in the pride mindset because the man who is ruling is pride, so they fall the same way.
Yeah,
That's why they're busy on the Instagram, exalting themselves, glorifying themselves,
that's why they think they're better than everybody else.
But there's only one to be glorified, man. Is Most High, man, and His beloved Son, man, our Shayabashim.
That's right.
As the Gazelle say, neither let the might man glory in his might, let not the rich man glory in his riches.
Yeah, because he's got riches too, right? You think his money can answer all things? I mean, on a normal basis, yeah, money can answer all things, but it doesn't save you from the time of judgment.
Yeah, that's much more.
Zuckerberg,
Yeah,
he just spent 200 billion, right? He think if he spends that money, he's gonna be safe. It's not how it works, man. It's not how it works. Your money don't mean shit to the Most High. You know, your arrogancy is what's gonna lead to your downfall, man. Thinking that you could do that you could protect yourself. We can't protect ourselves. You can't protect yourself, man. We depend on the Heavenly Father to protect us. But I made another statement. It's like the Tower of Babel, when they believed that if they built a tall enough tower, that they could be safe from another flood. It's stupid to think that, man. It's proud to think that you could subvert judgment. You could overcome Most High's judgment. You can't.
Right. Every day, must have been this judgment to life.
Judgment going forth.
Yeah, you can't escape. No, in the word they say when the monkey is about to die, every tree is become what? Slippery, right? So every branch the monkey wanted to hold on, it becomes slippery. That's a metaphor, that you can't control your life. When the times come, when the judgment is there, you're not going to be able to escape. And that's what we see this society. This society is going toward the judgment of the Heavenly Father, right? Yeah.
And so it don't matter how much you spend or what you build, what technology you got.
Yeah. The space program.
Oh, I was going to mention the space, right? Because you could build. They got a space station up there, right? Supposedly, it's out there in the atmosphere somewhere, right? Just because you're not on Earth, don't mean you're scared. You could build. You can go to another planet if you could, and build something to stay there. Judgment is still going to get you, man. The Most High is not just the God of the earth. He's the God of existence, of all things, right? You can't run away.
He is.
He is, right? There's no way to run away. You just think, oh yeah, it's just because of things here, things to do with the earth, the planet. No, there's not a tall enough tower. There's not a far enough spaceship, far enough planet you can escape to. That the Most High is not going to find and bring judgment to you, man.
As you say, the eyes of the Lord are 10 times brighter than the sun. So wherever you may be in the deep, wherever you may think that is safe for you, Messiah is going to find you.
Though they dig into hell, my hand shall take them. Though they climb up to space into the heavens, and in the water, in the deep, right? Because you got different types of bunkers, right? You got underground bases, underwater bases, and things like that, right? So military or whatever, they're there though, and people are going to try and flee them. I know in London you got underground tunnels running all over the city, and like I said, you got space stations and stuff like that. But it doesn't matter. Most High send a fucking meteorite to fucking eat you out of the sky, man. You know what I'm saying? Look through that. And I said, you're not safe, right? The thing that's going to keep us safe is our faith, man. Our belief in Yahweh Hashem Shai that He can protect. That's what's going to keep us safe. Right? As paper thin as it seems, because it's not physical, but that's really what's going to save us, man. This truth, and our belief in that truth. So we're going to have an advantage of all of that, man. of all the riches of the world, of all the knowledge of the world, the inventions, we're gonna have an advantage of that because what we have is greater than all of that, which is Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. You know, and that's why the Lord spoke about. I've chosen the weak things of the world to confound those which are mighty. You know, so it's going to be absurd. It's going to be confused. You're not going to be confused in that. Well, like Wisdom of Solomon 5:1. You know, they were confounded. They're confounded, right? They're going to be like, how? Like, how is that possible?
Yeah, we say also the wisdom of this world is foolish to the Messiah, man. You know?
Yeah, he's gonna. That's it. He's gonna make you feel ashamed and stupid, man. Because you really believed in your own ability.
You believe in your own demise, man. Your own destruction, you know. That's what you believe, you know. Because everything that the people believe is actually for their own what? Destruction. You know?
Mosai played you, man. He's played you all like fools, man. You know? He got you doing the very thing that's gonna destroy you. Esau is supposed to be the smartest man on the earth, the greatest man on the earth, but he created these weapons to kill himself with.
Destruction. Your career, man, is gonna be for you, you know?
Yeah.
No, it's not gonna be for the elect.
These are weapons of the Lord's indignation.
Yeah, because you say what? The elect shall know what? What? Just the second dust. They're not gonna be destroyed with the second dust. You know, as the Bible says, as the word of the heaven say, and the second dust is what? Is that fire, man?
The other which I was thinking about was I think in Seven Troubles.
Yeah. Job, was it?
Yeah, I think it is. No evil shall touch them. You know, because we're gonna, well, brothers that are in America at least, right? The elect that are in America, they're gonna see those dudes come, but they ain't gonna be touched by them because they're gonna be delivered from the destruction before those missiles land, man. And they're gonna watch from above the destruction of America, right? So they're not gonna be touched by that evil, man. But everyone in America is gonna burn. You know, you got that?
It's the book of Job 5:19. He shall deliver thee in 6 troubles. Six trouble. Yeah, in 7.
Oh, okay, there's 7. Okay.
There shall no evil touch thee.
Yeah. Why? Because we ain't gonna be here. Brothers ain't gonna be there, man. They're gonna be beamed up and changed. You know, so they're not gonna receive that judgment. They're gonna avoid it. How? Because they trust in the Lord. It's not because they got supernatural strength. They can hold the missiles back and they've got fucking Avengers and shit. It's not nothing to do with that. We're the weakest on the earth, but the least capable. Got no abilities or nothing, man.
Compare us with the world.
Yeah, defenseless. Worm can't do shit.
Never say no.
All the work can do is burrow in the ground. That's what he can hide and shit. That's what he can do. But it's not because we have any ability to do anything about it. We were helpless, right? But the Lord can do something about it. The Lord can take us up.
And you say like the worm they hide on the ground. We hide in the Lord. That's all where we hide, man. Because that's where we found our comfort, man.
Yeah.
In this society, in our strength, in our mind.
This is our confidence. Yeah. This is our pride, if you want to call it that, right? Because we have pride in the Heavenly Father. Not of ourselves, but of the Heavenly Father, man. Because He is our protector. We know He's all powerful. You know what I'm saying? We glorify the Lord, man. We can boast in that all day long. But it's not boasting of oneself, right? It's just the confidence we have in the Lord. We have confidence, man. So we can be bold. We can be bold, man. It's not arrogance. We believe in the Heavenly Father, man. The Lord can do that. We can't do shit. We have to put things in proper perspective. Yes, something?
Psalms 91:1. He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. I will say of the Lord, He is my refuge and my fortress, my power, in Him will I trust.
Yeah, that's what we trust in, man. So we fight spiritual warfare right now, but we can come to Esau boldly, man, in his face and tell him, look, we're going down. But I ain't armed. I ain't got nothing. I'm gonna tell you going down, man. It's not because I'm gonna do it, but the Most High said he's gonna do it, man. You know, it's just a true statement, man. We believe it wholeheartedly. You know, and like I said, going back to this whole World War III thing, man. That's why you're not gonna win no war, right? It's not because we're mighty and because we got, you know, we got things. And I don't know, we got the Lord. That's what we got. We got Yahweh Shai, we got the angels, and that's far more than we need for you. You know, we just gotta trust them and let them do what they're doing, man. You know, and we know, according to Revelation, that the angels are holding back the four winds of the destruction, man, of the winds. Yes, that's what I'm trying to get out of my mouth. Yeah, they're holding back the destruction, man, until the elect is sealed. You know, they're doing their thing. We just gotta wait. Most High's got an allotted time for the elect to wake. You know, to come out of the madness that they're in. You know, and once that's done, the Most High give the command, man. Yeah, get that running. You know, because you got other angels doing other things, man. You know, but you got, you know, these specific angels are holding back that particular destruction, man. You know, so we're just waiting.
This is the book of Revelation 7:1. And after these things I saw 4 angels standing on the 4 corners of the earth, holding the 4 winds of the earth, that the wind should not blow or on the earth, nor on the sea, nor on any tree.
Right, so that's the destruction they're speaking about. You know, because obviously when these nukes land and you know, explode and that, so they cause great shock waves, and you know, they're gonna decimate the earth, man. Destroy the trees and, you know, rip up the seas, you know, evaporate parts of the ocean, and all kinds of things, man. You know, because the scripture speaks about some of the waters disappearing, essentially, you know, being dried up. You know, you don't have earthquakes and volcano eruptions and all kinds of things going on, man. The ocean, the plumes, the dust, the clouds, all that stuff gonna block the sun, the light from the stars and the moon and that. Right, so you're gonna have all that going on, man. How do you think we're gonna survive that? Not by normal means, not by conventional means. You know, it has to be through the Lord, man. You know, and I say everybody else that would have taken the mark to be infected or they're gonna have disease, they have sores and boils, man. You know, so people are gonna be suffering, man. But those that just like the C19, isn't it? But they're suffering out here. And I got all kinds of ailments and shit now.
Yeah, people have been shedding skin.
Fucking turning reptilian, you know? You know?
Well, we've been told, you know, we've been telling them, you know.
He's supposed to revert into the snake that he is, you know, just shedding skin and shit.
Yes. No, that's how it is, man. If you trust in Esau, that's what I mean. You count yourself as doomed, man. You know, because Esau is not gonna be good for you, man. It's never been good to anyone. You know. Go back to the history, man. You know, you see, I mean, how this man, how evil he is, man. You know.
Esau's done far too much, man. To believe that to believe that you even deserve to rule forever and be the judge of the people, bro, you're the most unfit person on the planet, you know. And this is why when Yahweh Shai comes, it's going to be a contrast, like a complete polar opposite. Even going back to the whole Esau of Jacob thing, 2 manner of people, we're opposites, man. Yahweh Shai is the polar opposite to Esau. Esau lives in lies and destruction. Yahweh Shai come to give life and rule righteously, you know. So people don't understand it now. People think like this world's okay. This thing's wrong with it, but they think it's okay. You don't understand what okay. You don't understand what good is. You really don't. You've been so dumbed down into accepting what you see and you're given here that you think this is okay. It's not okay, man. This place is fucking, yeah, it's necrotic, man. It's corrupt, you know. And so when Yahweh Shai comes, he's gonna really show us the way, you know, beginning with us. You know?
That's why even when people see this person being handled, people gonna be happy, man.
Yeah.
At the beginning of this house, man, the men who are hoping in the Lord, man. I mean, this book of Revelation 11 and 18. And the nations were angry, and thy loss is come, on the time of the dead, that they should be judged, and that thou shouldest give reward unto thy servant the prophets, unto the saints, and them that fear thy name, small and great, and shouldest destroy them which destroy the whole.
Yeah, that's all he's been doing is destroying things, man. He doesn't rule this world with any understanding. You know, it's only wickedness, only selfishness, only greed. He doesn't care how it affects people, how it affects the earth. You know, he doesn't care about that stuff, man. He just pretends to. You know, but the Most High he's had his numbers from the very beginning, man. You know, Most High always intended that his end was going to be this way. You know, just to show people. And so again, going back to appreciating something, the people, even just the heathen, could appreciate the righteousness, man.
They're gonna be happy. You know, they're gonna enjoy. They're gonna enjoy paradise, man. Paradise to come. You know, the world to come, the kingdom of heaven. They're gonna be enjoying, as they say, like this whole nation. They're gonna be okay, as they say in the book of Isaiah 15. You know, but Esau is gonna be done away, man.
Yep.
You know.
They say, you know, right now, obviously, you know, we got a judgment to hand out to you, man. So yeah, it's not gonna be fun to begin with, obviously not. But you're gonna find it's not so bad. You know, once you know things are settled down, you know, you're gonna find it's good. It's good. It's good under the Israelites, man, under Yahweh Shai. You know, you're gonna see a big difference in the earth and in people's lives, man. You're gonna be fucking stuck to your phone on fucking social media every day, fucking talking shit, taking fucking selfies all fucking day, man. Complaining about I ain't got no girlfriend and shit. Like this place is fucked. It's messed up, man. You know, people just complaining, wishing there was somebody else, and confused. No, there's gonna be truth, man. And things that we put into perspective. You gotta look after your families and properly. You know, both parents ain't gonna go to work, and you know what I'm saying. Come on, man. This place is so out of whack.
And that's when people are gonna understand the creation of Mosai.
How it was perfect.
How it's perfect. How Mosai say it was good. You know,
it works.
Yeah, it's worked very well. The family were in order. You know, until the wickedness came in the earth, man.
That's right. So Satan was whispering in everyone's ear, and they started people corrupting themselves, man. You know, getting involved with heathens and shit. Like for us to be getting involved with heathens and shit, it just fucked everything up, man. You know, it wasn't. We didn't need to learn from the heathen. They even need to learn from us, and that's why it's going to be that way in the kingdom.
That's the order, you know. But now everything is being turned upside down, man.
Yep.
You know, good is esteemed as evil, and evil is good. The men who are supposed to rule the earth, we are in the bottom, man. You know.
Yeah, I've seen servants, kings walking the floor and servants up on horses. You know, roughly paraphrasing. Because obviously Esau's on top, but he's a fucking base man.
Yeah.
He's meant to be the servant, as the promise was.
Yeah.
You know, but he's ruling over us right now. But not forever, man.
But that's gonna be changed, man. We're gonna be putting up in our order, man. You know, to begin with the Lord Himself, the Awashai Mashik, and the 144,000. You know, I mean, the governing board, the elect men. You know, and that's order's gonna go all the way down. You know, and that's gonna be beautiful, man. And the whole earth is gonna be in order. You know?
We can't wait, man. You know, so can't wait. Like things can't happen fast enough, but at the same time we have to be patient. We're commanded to be patient, man. And that's why we're not. Well, Lord willing, because some men have bugged that and lost patience, right? And Lord, we don't fall into that dark pit of despair, because that's what it is. You can't really lose hope. You're in despair. You know.
You count yourself as a dead man.
Yeah, like because what is there? Like, what is there then? Isn't it? If you're in despair, what is the fuck? You might as well be dead, isn't it?
Because that's how it is, man. The people who are in the world are actually dead, man. You know? We are dead in zombies. We are dead in the women. from the world, is it? We are alive in
Yeah,
the
that's
hour
right,
shot.
that's right, that's right.
But these people, they are dead from the hour shot. They're in the earth.
Walking Dead, man.
Yeah.
Zombie is Generation Z, man. It's Gen Z, World War Z, but for real,
That's it.
you know. But we have great hope in what's to come, because we know it's infinitely better than what's here, you know, what's on offer here.
Mortality, man. The life.
Because even Yahushua had the sense to deny Satan, and Satan offered him all these things. Like, what do you mean? You know?
He is our example. You know?
Yeah.
So when he said them to present himself with that acknowledgement that in front of what device, we need to what to reject as well, man, by the speaking power of the Heavenly Father. Because that's what the Lord said. The Lord did, man.
Because how many people are going to reference Revelation? You know, how many are going to reference that before they take it? All they're going to think about is filling their stomachs, man. It says that God is their belly, right? That's what they're going to be concerned about. They ain't going to care about what this book said. Oh, it's some book. We don't know who wrote it. They're going to find all the excuses. Even as Christians, are going to find all the excuses they need to take the mark so they can eat. You know, but you know, us we can talk better.
This is the book of 2 Ezra 7 and the 43 and the 20 says, but the day of doom shall be the end of this time.
Doomsday. See, where does that come from? Well, the scriptures. Doomsday comes from the scriptures, man. It's here. Yeah.
And the beginning of the immortality for to come, wherein corruption is past. Is past. Is past. Intemperance is at an end. Infidelity is cut off. Righteousness is grown.
All this wickedness and this lewdness, man. All this adultery and homoisms and you know what I mean. That's all going to pass away, man. Because none of that's right, man. None of that is righteous. Right? We're going to go into an age of righteousness, man. Just that in it, just the word itself means it's better. You know what I'm saying? Just that alone means it's better.
And that comes with what, as we said before. I mean, you're gonna what? You're gonna appreciate everything that he must have get us through, man.
Yeah.
This time of temptation, this affliction, this the whole world hating us, you know.
Yep.
All this, I mean, advice that we're going through right now, as a process of purging, as a process from Messiah is purging us from what we used to be, to the better version of ourselves. We're gonna appreciate, man. You know,
right. Making us like Yahushua.
Yeah.
You know, because you said we want to be like the Lord.
Yeah.
You know, not in status or rank, but like in being. You know, being righteous and having power and immortality. You want to be like the Lord because the Lord has those things.
Say, be ye perfect as your Father in heaven is perfect.
Yeah.
You know, and that's our main goal, man.
Yep.
You know?
Yep. We're gonna close up.
I say intemperance is at an end, infidelity is cut off, righteousness is grown, and truth is sprung up.
Truth, man. Well, like I said, like so much information in this world, but most of it's not true. Most of it's lies, you know, or part lies. But if it's not 100% truth, it's a lie. It's a deception.
You have to go through billions of lies to get to one truth.
One little bit of truth, man. And then you got to connect the next bit of truth. You got to go for another billion lies to get to the next connection. It's just like it's crazy, man. People are really just walking deceived. But that's the devil. That's what he was sent here to do. Deceive the earth. No one knows what the fuck's really going on, man. Esau's got them trapped up in all these snares, man. All these diversions and distractions. They don't know what's going on, man. But the Most High giving us eyes to see through all this fucking madness because we got the truth. You know, but we look like the crazy ones. You know, we look like the crazy ones, isn't it? Because it's just a small group of people that believe in that. Doesn't make it not true. You know, especially when you know that the whole world is meant to be deceived. You know, the fact that we're just a few people that don't think like you means we're good. We're in a good spot. You know what I'm saying? You know, because we don't want to be grouped with the majority because the majority fucking don't know what's going on.
In the movie they show it, man. When people found out, like,
it's just the odd people, isn't it? Yeah. They knew what was going on, but it was just 1-2 people that knew, and it's like, oh, he's crazy. You don't know what he's talking about. That can't be true. Yeah, yeah. But that's something. Esau likes confusion, man. That's why he does all of that, man. That's why you don't know what's going on.
Yeah, that's how Esau been ruling, man. He's confusing people. And after 10 years, maybe he did something in that time. Maybe they say like in the 50s, maybe he blow somewhere, you know, and he come with this billions of lies, and then plus, I mean, forward to now, they're gonna come and say, oh, that's for this and that,
Yeah,
you know,
that wasn't true.
yeah,
That didn't happen. You know, all this stuff.
Yeah.
You know,
that's how he been ruling, man.
and you can't live in a world like that, man. You can't live in a world like that because now you are just ignorant. Like you're ignorant to everything that's going on. You really don't know what's going on, and you're just living a lie. Every day you're living a lie. You know, just being manipulated by Esau and his bullshit, man, just because it suits him.
Have you seen that? Yeah, I mean, that's mine. I mean, they call him again.
They call him a what?
I'm gonna say like that.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They call him again. Huh?
Yeah.
They stab him like, I mean.
Say that again, no, bro. I'm confused. No, they go. What? No. What do you mean? No, go, bro.
They stab him what? 20, I mean, times that. Huh?
Yeah, well, good.
Yeah.
That's it's judgment. You know what I'm saying? It's judgment, isn't it? Like, what do you want me to say? What do you want us to do? You know what I mean? Like, we tell you what can happen when you do madness like this. You do madness like this in the world, man. Things will happen to you. Judgment will come. Don't think that your actions is yours alone. There's no reaction to what you do. There's always a reaction. The Most High has always got something for you, man. That's why turn to righteousness, man. Do right. Keep yourself safer by doing righteousness. You know.
Get away from those demons, man. They're trying to poison your mind, man.
Or Esau making you feel comfortable with doing madness by going to do wickedness. Oh yeah, just go get some surgery done. No, that's all right. We'll pay for it. It's fine. You don't go worry about it. No, nothing. It's like the serpent with Eve. Oh yeah, if you eat this fruit, you ain't gonna die. It's the same thing. Esau's feeding you bullshit. He's feeding you wickedness, man, and telling you it's okay. It's not okay. And that guy found out. Yeah. Very gruesomely, by the sounds of things.
It is a good surgery. 20 times, 28 times.
It's a lot of times. Yeah. You know, hey, well, I'm not gonna say it. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna say that one. But yeah, man, yeah, you know, they say judgment goes forth, man, all the time, man. And like I say, man, we don't want to be on that side of the spectrum. You know, we want to do the best we can, as right we can by the Heavenly Father, His Word, and be delivered in the time of trouble, man. We don't want to get caught up in the time of trouble, man. He got caught up in the time of trouble, and we don't want to suffer that. So, you know, yeah, trust in the Lord, man. That we can be delivered this last time, man, because you know this is gonna get mucky. It's gonna get scary, man. You know, but you know, with that, it's going for us to say. We're gonna close up, man. Again, all praise and glory to Yahweh, by Shem, Yahweh Shai, by Shem Chachodash. Double orders again to the elders and the apostles, GMS, and shalom out there to the brothers and the true sisters out there listening and hearing this truth, man. So next time, shalom.
Shalom.